Oh yeah, this is for unique Akudo TV. We are the ambassadors of empowerment. Let's set it the hand that give it. Our focus of the Isakama. Ijo wandema, Ijo wandema. Dinegere badara, unique Akudo. Awundoma. Unique Akudo TV. Akoganiru mumadu. Akodim mandi madu. Unique Akudo TV. Akundema. Ndoma. Unique Akudo TV. Self-elected village. Unique Akudo TV. Akundema. Owamarana. Akundema. Owamarana. Unique Akudo TV. Akundeka. Owamarana.
All right, my uniques. Hello to hello to all my uniques out there. All right, my uniques. My tooth is hurting real bad. I'm in pain, but I have to do this live. I gotta do this live, but I'm in pain.
Oh yeah, this is for unique Akudo TV. We are the ambassadors of empowerment. Let's set it the hand that give it. Our focus of the Isakama. Ijo wandema, Ijo wandema. Dinegere badara, unique Akudo. Awundoma. Unique Akudo TV.
All right, my uniques. Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite Mama Unique is in the building. How are we doing today? I see a lot of you guys. Let me say hi to some of you before we start. Okama, how are you doing? Ebere Egwato, I see you. Favor Amadi, I see you. Hope, I see you, my love. Mary, I see you. Ezinne Judith, I see you, my darling. Onyejiebu Chacha, Jennifer Kingsley, I see you. Omeruhu Amaka, I see you. I hope I got your name right. If I didn't get it right, I'm so sorry. Steve King, I see you, my love. Stephanie Uche, I see you, my darling. I see you. Let me see. Nkechi, I see you too. Abiola, I see you. Opera Faith, Lamosi, I see you, my darling. Jessica Charity, I see you. Thank you for coming. As you're coming, please like the video. Is it Bukason? Bukason, I see you too. Engineer Gambo, I see you. Ifoma Okeke, I see you. Chikam So Bright, I see you too. Gift Onyinyechi, I see you. Let's see. I think I've called everybody. Ariyo Oluwaseun, I see you too. Rita Nsofo, I see you. Chika Edith, I see you, my love. Kim Shells, I see you. Is it Eya Ekong? I don't know whether I got it right, but I see you too. Gloria Annie, I see you too. Goodness, I see you, my love. That's a pretty name, Goodness. I see you. Francis Mary, I see you. Joy Echo, I see you. Joy Edo Pa Eba, I see you. I hope I got your name right. Let me see. I've called almost everybody. Gloria, I've called you. Goodness, I called you. Adebisi Bose, I see you, my darling. Miss Itunu, I see you. Zenab Dauda, I see you, my love. Pretty Choma Glory, how are you, my darling? How are you? How is that baby doing? I hope everybody is fine. And your husband and everybody, I hope everybody is fine. Let me see. Rachel, I see you. Michael, I see you too. Taiwo Eunice Kolade, I see you, my darling. How are you? Emmanuel Odiwemela, I hope I got your name right. I see you too. Guys, I've been having toothache since yesterday. If you see, this place is swollen. Do you see that? It's swollen. God will help me. Florence Akindeji, I see you, my darling. Stella Ihedibo, I see you, my love. Um, um, I've called you Prince Oluku. I see you too, Prince Oluku. I see you. Mommy, I see you, Stella. Mohammed Usman, I see you. As you're coming in, like number 1, share number 2. Like number 1, share number 2. Chiamaka Nwegu, I see you. Amaka Oji, I see you. Precious Olusewu, I see you. Let me see. I think I've called everybody. Amara, I see you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Guys, I thought I was done with this toothache. He has started again. Honorable Gabriel Temitope, I see you, my love. Temitope Rachel Ajayi, I see you too. Um, um, Jonathan Mayor, I see you. See you, Jonathan. Lillian, wow, Agunobi Lillian, where have you been? I see you, my love. I see you. Hassan, I see you too. Adedemola Wonders. Adedemola Wonders, I've not seen you since the last time. How are you doing? I see you. Bola, I see you. Comfort Ekwelam, I see you, my darling. How are you? Mm, mm, mm. Chi Ogadimma, I see you, my darling. Let me see. I think I've called everybody. Benge Friday, I see you. You are Kalade's husband. I appreciate what you're doing. God bless you. Hey, yeah. Hey, Benge, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing good. I hope you are doing good. Guys, today was such a good day. Justine Chinyere, how are you doing? Guys, today was a very good day because I like to give out I like to give back to the community. Before I even continue, let me introduce myself. Hello, hello. If this is your first time of seeing this, my beautiful face, you just met Akudo Ehirim, the owner, director, and founder of Unique Akudo TV. This is a ministry of help. This is a ministry of service to humanity. This is where we get together. We empower ourselves spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and we also empower ourselves financially. So we go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for relationship, marriage, and self-esteem, self-confidence training and teaching. And then on Sundays, I do what I call spiritual empowerment because I'm a born again Christian. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm a born again Christian. I believe in the power of God. I believe in the Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. I believe that the Bible is the Word of God. So I come to you guys on Sundays to take a verse of the Bible or some chapters of the Bible so we can discuss and empower ourselves spiritually. Because the Bible says, above all things, I pray that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. So it's not all about the physical prosperity, also spiritual prosperity, good health, everything is also included because God wants to bless you in all areas of your life. And that's what we do on Sundays. So if this is your first time of seeing us, please be part of our family. I'm begging you. Click, if you're on Facebook, click the blue button that says follow and follow us. If you're on Instagram, please subscribe. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. The more, the merrier. So come and join us, okay? All right, now let's jump right into it. I told you guys all we do is empowerment. So every beginning of the year, we like to give back to the community. Not only during the beginning of the year, we do it for Easter, we do it for Thanksgiving, we do it for Christmas. We just like to share a little. We don't have a lot. We do not have a lot. But whatever we have, the little we have, we like to share with people around us. So today, like you guys saw, I posted, we went and did a family cookout at the school. So we only had like hot dogs and chips, and then we had wrapped presents for the children, and we also had presents like Ziploc, things like socks, um, lotion, body lotion, hair shampoos, things like that in the Ziploc bag for our parents. So we wanted to say Happy New Year to our community. Thank you for bringing your children to our school. Thank you for what you do, and thank the teachers too for what they do. It's not easy teaching those children and loving those children like they are really yours. We actually love those children like we gave back to them. So we had a lot of fun today. We took some pictures, but I didn't want to post all the pictures and everybody. I just posted the ones that it was okay to post. So it felt good. My unique, I don't know how to explain it to you. Sometimes you just feel good doing what you think God has called you for. It feels good. It makes your heart merry. It makes you feel like you're putting a smile on somebody's face. You're making a little child smile. You're making a mom smile. You're making some single mothers say, oh my God, somebody loves me. Somebody cares for me. You're making some couples, married people feel like, you know what? I got people that care for me. My unique, we left that school today, all of us blessed. The teachers were blessed to be part of this. The parents were blessed to be part of this. The children were excited to be part of this. And I myself, the owner, I was so happy. Whenever I do all this giving back to the community, it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel good about the God we worship. And guess what? All those presents you saw, I did not buy a single one of them. Not, you see, let me teach you guys something you don't know. There's something we say in Igbo culture, gị na-arụ n'ugbo Chineke, Chineke na-arụ n'ugbo gị, which means when you walk in God's vineyard, guess what? God is also working in your vineyard. Not one present did I spend my money on. Not for the parents, not for the children. Do you know somebody donated that whole present, wrapped those whole presents, put all the other ones in Ziplocs and gave it to us? Guys, I don't know whether you understand. I just feel emotional. Some people believe in your vision. Some people believe in your calling. Some people believe in what you believe in, and they go an extra mile to help you. You saw what I wrote there. Thank you to my church, Spirit Life Church of God. Thank you to my pastor and the wife, Bishop John Citizen and Pastor Nikita Citizen. All those things came from this family. They gave me all those presents for the children. They gave me all the presents for the parents. They gave me the same presents we used during Thanksgiving for the parents. And when we did Christmas, the same present we used for Christmas for my parents, the same church gave it to me. My unique, sometimes being like this, you feel like I can't give anything. I can't give anything. I have so small. I have so little. If I give, I might not get it back. Baby, open your hands and give. You will get it back. Because one thing about God is that when you sow abundantly, God will also make you reap abundantly. Sometimes people don't give you stuff because they are rich. People don't give you stuff because they have the money. Everybody is struggling. We are all struggling. But sometimes when the Spirit of God says give, you give without looking back. You give without caring whether, should I give, should I not give? And then come and watch God use everything around you to bless you. Those my parents that were blessed for Thanksgiving, those of them that had gifts and were blessed for Christmas with the children, those of them that were blessed today, I did not spend a dime. It all came from my pastor's wife, Pastor Nikita Citizen, and her lovely husband, Bishop John Citizen, all from my church, Spirit Life Church of God. Pastor John and Pastor Nikita, Bishop John and Pastor Nikita, thank you for all you do for my school. Thank you for all you do for me. It's not easy because I can't do this by myself. I cannot do this by myself. The time we spent, there was a year, if you guys remember, we were giving 40-pound bag of food to people. It also came from Bishop and the wife, Nikita Citizen. Every time I go extra and beyond, it's always coming from them. So sometimes don't always think, why am I only the one giving? I don't even have. You don't have to be a giver. You give when God says give, and then sit down. Remember what the Bible says: it will be pressed down, shaken together. The Bible did not say you will go find. It said men will bring into your bosom. You'll be where you are and they'll be bringing it. Just because I sowed a seed in some people's lives, I did a little bit, just tiny thing. I didn't even do too much. God say, I'm going to press it down. I'm going to shake it all over. And then I'm going to cause men to bring it to you. And that's how Bishop John Citizen and Pastor Nikita Citizen decided to bring those gifts into our lives. They brought it to us. We didn't go looking for it. My unique go hold, you see, this 2025, we hold God by his word and watch God do what he does best. All right. So that's what we did today. If you have not watched the video, I think I posted 3 videos on Facebook and I think Instagram. But I'll also, after this live, I'll go ahead and post it on TikTok and maybe YouTube so that you can go watch it on any social media platform. Okay. Now let's jump right into it. I want us to talk about domestic violence. It's getting too much. You know, this is getting too much. Our topic today is leave and leave. Leave. Leave the situation, leave the abuse, leave so that you can leave. Live and be able to tell your own story. Don't let people tell your story for you, especially those of us that come from Africa. It's not our fault, it's how we were, trained. We were trained that a bad husband is better than a dead husband. That's the slogan. Ajodi detokwakamma onwudi. So they believe that a bad husband, no matter how bad a man is or no matter how bad a woman is, it is still better to have that bad husband than to be divorced from your husband, separated from your husband, or a dead husband. The same thing for a dead wife. My uniques, there comes a time, like I always tell you guys, when you have to be a little bit selfish. Being selfish in this case is being selfish to live. Some of us give these excuses that, oh, I am staying for my children. But have you ever asked yourself this question? Are you doing more harm to your children or are you doing good to your children? Your 5-year-old is sitting there watching you be beaten every single day by his or her dad, his or her mom. What do you think you're teaching your child? You're teaching your child, one, it is okay to maltreat a woman and beat a woman. Two, you're teaching your daughter it is okay to accept abuse because there is no other thing you can do. My uniques, when do we stand up as a community? This is what they taught us. But when do we stand up as a community and say enough is enough? I have been so sad all through this week when I saw the video of the man that pied his wife, burnt his wife, that had 6 boys for him. For what? What can make a man buy and burn his wife alive? For what? What can make a woman buy her husband? For what? All in the name of, I don't want to leave. I don't want the society to laugh at me. I don't want them to call me a divorcee. I don't want them to call me a disgraced woman. So you prefer to be a dead one? Hmm. So do you prefer to be called a dead one? Do you prefer to be called a pied woman or a pied man? Do you want other people to tell your story instead of you to live and live so you can tell your story by yourself? Let me tell you something. A smart man or woman learns from their mistake, but a wise man and woman learn from other people's mistake. Do you need that man to buy you before you become smart, before you become wise, to know that enough is enough? My sisters, you are the greatest offenders because you always want to use your children as an excuse why you're taking and accepting abuse. You want to use your children as the excuse of, it's because my children say I should not leave. If I leave now, my sister, if you don't have a source of livelihood, go and do something with your life. If you need to go learn a trade, learn a trade. If you need to go back to school, go back to school. You need to equip yourself so you can be alive to train your children. This man, when I will let you guys listen to the few minutes of his video where he was saying he was bad temper. Where he was saying he was bad temper. What kind of bad temper will lead you to, with your own hands, born and buy a woman that gave you 6 sons? My unique, are we human beings at all? Are we human at all? What is the society turning into? You get upset. Men that get upset that are men will walk away. If they don't want to, no man stays and banter words with you. Idiot, stupid, useless woman, useless man, stupid woman, stupid man, oh, idiot. That's not a man. A man does not banter words. A man does not run his mouth. A woman is the one that is built to run her mouth. But we are telling my sisters, now you don't even need to run your mouth. You don't need to talk too much. Your life is the most important thing you got. A corpse cannot stay in a marriage. A battered woman cannot stay in a marriage. A miserable woman is not in a happy marriage. Why are you clinging on to a marriage that is practically destroying you? Why are you clinging to a man that is practically abusing, intimidating, manipulating, and using you? Why are you sticking to a woman that is abusing, manipulating, intimidating, and using you? My sister and brother, when will you wake up and tell yourself, oh, I am a human being and I'm worth more than this? Remember what I don't want to scream today. I just want to talk with you guys. Remember what I always tell you guys. People treat you the way you treat yourself. If you make that man or that woman feel like you have no option, you don't even value your own life, why do you think he will value your life? You tell this man or woman that you don't care about yourself. Why in the name of God do you think they will care about you? You tell this man and this woman that you have no value for your life. Why would they value it for you? You tell them you can't even honor your own self. Why would they honor you? My unique, the way they treat you is how you treat yourself. Maybe, one thing about abuse, when it is done constantly, robs you of your self-esteem, robs you of your self-confidence, robs you of who you are. They abuse you so much that you begin to think, because that's what they tell you all the time, nobody will want you, nobody will ever marry you, nobody will ever come. And now you're thinking this is your choice. Sweetie, I'm here today to tell you, nehi, nehi, nehi kaba. Even if nobody marries you, your life is still worth living. Even if your children are not happy with you living, your life is still worth living. Even though your parents are saying, no, stay there, bye, there, you must be married. Baby, your life is worth living. Your life is worth living. If not for your children, for you yourself, you have a right to live. That is what we call self-preservation. The right to live, the right to say, I am here. I was born into this world and I have the right to be here. Nobody can take me out of here until when God says it is time for me to leave. My uniques, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Some of us are dating a man. As I'm speaking to you now, that man beats you every single day. That man will ask you a question before you open your mouth. He has slapped you. That man has given you bruises. You will take makeup and cover it up. You're hiding it from the society because you want to be married. That man will yell at you, disgrace you. You are hiding it. You don't go anywhere anymore because you don't want people to know. Baby, you keep hiding it until the day you die. Then all the secrets you've been hiding will be exposed. Who remembered Osinachi? Osinachi was a very big gospel singer, making money, but she was under very terrible abuse. The story was saying that her husband will get inside the car Osinachi bought with her children and drive to church and let Osinachi walk to church. Osinachi will still hide, did not tell anybody, hiding, hiding, hiding. Nobody wanted to know. Nobody asked her. That lady was singing her heart out, crying, not just because of the praises. I think she was crying because of what she was going through. She was asking God, God, please make a way where there seems to be no way. You are my Ebubedike. You are my precious God. Help me, help me. But God will always make a way of escape. But the problem is that we don't accept that way of escape. Somebody asked me a question. Mama Unique, God said that He does not like divorce. So why would I leave my husband and divorce? And I asked her a question. God does not like divorce, but God is not crazy about domestic violence. God does not like divorce, but God did not say somebody should beat you until you die. That is not Christ-like. The blueprint of marriage from God, there is no divorce and there should not also be any domestic violence. Because you separate from him, because you leave, does not mean you must go divorce him. But you need separation for him to understand that you are a human being. You're not a punching bag. You're not a punching house. You're not a punching tree. You're not a punching couch. You're not a punching bed. You are a human being, for crying out loud. When do you get it, my sister? When do you get it, my brother? And let me tell you something here. Abuse is not only for women. So many of our brothers are living in a toxic, abusive relationship. But do you know why they don't say anything? They don't say anything because the society will understand that a woman is being abused. The society does not understand that a man is being abused because of the same mentality we have that men are strong. He is stronger than her. There are some women that are strong. There are some women that will fight. There are some women that are cantankerous. There are some women that are vicious. There are some women that they don't like peace unless it breaks into pieces. The reason why you don't hear of my brothers being abused is because it is underreported. They don't report it the same rate women report it. Domestic violence, abuse is a crime of shame. You don't want to come and tell your friends that your husband is beating you. You don't want to come and tell your men friend that your wife is fighting and beating you. So what do? You are ashamed. You cover it. You don't speak about it. You don't mention it. You keep it until when it is too much. You can't take it anymore. Then people begin to see bruises on you. Then you have covered makeup. You have used concealer. You have covered this. You've used eyeliner. You have done everything. Your face has about 4 colors. This color is from the day he pushed you down the step. This color is the day he slapped you. This color is the day he poured hot water on you. This color is the day he poured hot soup on you. This color is the day he used you as a punching bag. Every day you're putting makeup to cover it. My sister, enough is enough. My brother, enough is enough. I am just tired. I see these videos and it hurts me to the core of me. Why? We are watching our sisters buy one after the other, buy one after the other. And then I want to talk about people that sit around and don't do nothing. The abuser might be number one. Baby, you are number two. Do you know why I say you're number two? Because they say evil thrives when good men see it and do nothing about it. You know your brother has hot temper. You know your brother always beats and hits and abuses the wife. My sister, speak up. My brother, speak up. Be your sister-in-law's voice. Be your sister-in-law's eyes. Be your sister-in-law's ears. Be the shoulder she will lean on and speak up and speak to your brother. Mama, 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 grandma, speak up. Your husband never laid a hand on you. Your brothers, your in-laws never laid a hand on you. Why do you think it's okay for your son to be laying hands on his wife, your daughter on her husband, and mama, you are not speaking up? You are acting like you see no evil, talk no evil. It's happening over here, you're looking over here. If it's happening over here, you look away over here. My uniques, when do we stand up as a community and say enough is enough? When do we stand up and say, sister, brother, leave so that you can live? Leave this situation, leave this toxicity, leave this mess so you can be able to live your life and tell your story. There was a video of Blessing CEO I was watching this morning, and she was crying, talking about how she was abused in her first marriage to the extent she woke up, I think, by 2 a.m. and told herself no, she had to go. She left that marriage with nothing, except, according to her, her wedding ring, which she went somewhere in Port Harcourt, I can't remember, and she went to sell it to get money because she didn't even go with transportation. She just left, even left her baby and just walked away because she found out that if she did not leave with her legs, she's going to live in a body bag. My uniques, please hear me. If you don't live with your two legs and live to tell your testimony and your story, you might live in a body bag. You might live burnt. You might live crippled. You might live damages done to yourself. Is it worth it? Blessing CEO I was just listening because I was preparing for this topic today, and I don't know how her video came to my timeline. I started watching it. She was crying. She said, you can call me anything you want on Facebook. You can call me whatever you want, but call me a survivor because I survived. I'm living right now and I'm telling my story. She went and sold her wedding ring. That's the only thing she left that marriage with, so that she can find money to go to her girlfriend's place for transportation to go stay there. My unique leave. You have explained to your parents, they don't get it. Because your mother feel she stayed with your father, even though your father was abusing her. She stayed there. Today, are they not enjoying? Because your mother stayed does not mean you need to stay. Your father might be an abuser. Is he the kind of abuser your husband is? Your father might be the kind of abuser that only uses verbal abuse on your mother. You cannot compare it with when somebody is using physical, emotional, psychological, financial abuse on you. Baby, it's too much now. Can you please value your life and the life of your children and know that this is enough? Some of us will start praying, oh Jesus, Father, change him. My sister, I worship a God that answers prayers. That's one thing I know about God. God answers prayer. The Bible says you pray and you do not receive. Do you know why? Because sometimes you are not asking right. What you're asking God to do is not what God has in stock for you. Some of us ask out of greed. Oh, Heavenly Father, Jesus, just change him, change him. You have prayed, change him for 6 years when you guys were dating. He got worse. You are now married. You still went ahead, oh, don't you? Stubborn girl, stubborn man. You still went ahead and married him. After 6 years, you dated him. He beat the bejesus out of you. He maltreated the heck out of you. You can't speak in his presence. This man treated you like a doormat. This woman treated you like a doormat. And yet you told yourself, oh, it's because we are not married. If we marry, he will change. Now, after 6 years of abuse, you're married to him. And guess what? The man has got worse. At least with dating, he will do a little bit and stop. Now he thinks he has you wholesale. So he has given you several levels of abuse, several kinds of abuse, several types of abuse. And every day you're still praying, oh, God, change him. God, change him. 6 years into the marriage, he has become the devil himself. Now you're coming to tell me, Mama Unique, is it that God does not answer prayer? Wake up. God has answered you longest time. You just refuse the answer God gave you. Sometimes you ask God for something, and God will look at you and say, Baby, this is not what I want for you. But you, as Odonte, as somebody that doesn't hear, you must do it that way you want. And then tomorrow you begin to accuse my God. Hey, he didn't do it. I prayed. I'm no longer a Christian. I have left the faith. If you want to leave, leave. If you want to leave, leave. Because I know that God answers prayers. But the answer he's giving you, you don't want it. The way of the Bible says God will always make a way of escape. The way of escape God has given you, you don't want it. I told you guys of a story. In a city, the city was flooded. The government was announcing 2 weeks before, everybody evacuate, everybody leave the city. The city is going to be flooded, leave. People were making arrangements to leave. This our brother said, Oh, Father, Lord Jesus, God cannot let me, after building my house, struggling and building this house, God cannot let me evacuate. Where will I go? Oh, Tarabashe, Darababa. Now you speak in tongues, pass. Every neighbor, everybody in the community evacuated. The flood came, covered the whole house. They were staying downstairs. He covered the house. He came upstairs and started telling the wife, keep praying. God will perform miracle. He is a miracle working God. He was the one that stopped the flood. He was the one that did that. Bible says, command ye me according to my words. I am giving God his words. Ha, da, 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 da. Ho, po, 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 po. The government sent the helicopters going around for last people. Please leave. Please leave. You guys will suffocate. You guys will die. You guys will be drowned. Please leave. He told the wife, we're not going anywhere. When the water came to the second floor, he went on the roof with his family. Father, Lord Jesus, come and show why you are God. Father, show why you are God. The helicopter came the last time. The wife now said, God, you know what? I'm going to leave. The wife waved and they threw down the ladder. The wife climbed on the ladder. His children got on the ladder and they left. The wife begged from the helicopter, honey, let's go. God has given us a last chance. I didn't even know the helicopter will come back. We are the only ones left. Let's go. The husband said, no, my faith must take me through. I have an everlasting faith. The Bible says if you have a faith like a mustard seed, God will, oh, Father, Lord Jesus, I am not going. The wife left. The water came and took him off the roof and he drowned. The story goes like this, that when he came on the judgment day, he was so mad with God. He said, God, after all my prayer, after all my fasting, after all my praises, after all my worship, after my faith, you still left the flood to drown me. Why? God said, baby, I spoke to you through the news. I spoke to you through your pastor in church to leave. I spoke to you through the Holy Spirit in your heart. I spoke to you through your wife, who is your better half. I spoke to you through your children. I sent the first helicopter. I sent the second helicopter. I sent the last helicopter, and you still did not leave. That is not faith. That is stubbornness. That is not faith. I made several ways of escape for you, but you refused. And that is the outcome of it. My unique, that story is for you. That story is for me. Sometimes we don't want to do, oh, I cannot divorce him. I cannot stay away from him. I cannot separate. Did the Bible say you should be abused? Did the Bible tell you that a man should set you on fire? Did the Bible say a man should abuse and use you? Remember, the Bible says you are his body. He is your body. You are the better half. The Bible asks, can you hurt your own body? If you can't hurt your own body, then you can't hurt your wife. But this man is beating the bejesus out of you. This woman is beating the decimal 5 out of your eyes. And yet you're saying it is God. Where is God in abuse? God is nowhere in abuse. God is nowhere in abuse, intimidation, manipulation. That is not God's definition of marriage. My uniques, I am begging you, with everything in me, leave so that you can live. Get out of that relationship. Get out of that marriage. You don't getting out does not mean you should go straight to divorce. You don't need divorce, but you need to be alive to tell your story. I want you guys to listen to this. This thing hurts me so badly. I want you guys to listen to what this man said. I want you to listen.
What has he got to do with him? So what is your lighter? Yes. When you light or they money when you so how much is in so we got out of 10 out of 10.
Do you guys hear it? They were asked, that's the husband. They were asking him, why did you set your wife on fire? He said they were fighting. And when they were fighting, he saw a gallon. He did not know it was fuel that was in the gallon. And he threw the gallon on the woman. So since you did not know it was fuel, it was gas that was in the gallon, you threw it at her and you saw the thing splash on her. Why did you go get fire? Why did you go get a lighter? My unique, do you understand when the Bible says wickedness in the high places? This is an example of wickedness in the high places. This woman gave you 6 boys. Even not just because of that, you should have had mercy. You threw the gallon. You say you didn't know what was in the gallon. Let us believe you. You didn't know. You threw it at her, and the fuel splashed on her. You went and got a lighter. Why did you get a lighter? Since you did not know what was in the gallon. Who do you think you're telling that story to? And then you set her on fire. Then you said it was anger. Now you ran and went and got water to come and stop it. But it was because of temper. Now only you get temper. Did you think the woman doesn't have temper? What if the woman did this to you? Would you have justified it? I want you guys to listen to how this lady was crying. Her cry of help. Can you believe that? She's screaming, my mother, marriage has spied me. EJD, my sisters, is it worth it? Now she has left 6 children motherless. This man has left 6 children motherless because of anger, because of temper, because you were upset. What will make you this upset that you will set your wife on fire? My uniques, don't say I did not tell you. Please do not say I did not tell you, because this is ridiculous. This woman just died for no reason.
Wow.
Look at that. I think that might be the brother, because he's calling her Adamo. But uniques, when you do this kind of thing, ask yourself this question: what if this is your sister? What if this is your brother? What if this is somebody that is related to you? Let us have the heart. Let us have the heart. I want you to listen.
Reflected drastically for less than what you saw in. We are tired of celebrating the dead.
This is Blessing CEO's video that I saw this morning. Live and live.
If you not agree, come out, madam, we could drag you come out.
You have to leave.
Because there is so much evidence that you're being mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally abused. See where the man is correcting her reaction. Domestic violence. One mental illness that a lot of people will never understand until you wear that shoe.
Until you wear that shoe.
I remember when I used to be married,
Just listen to her story,
15
guys.
to 16 years ago, when my ex-husband finished punching me, he would come back and tell me, honey, I'm sorry.
And that's the problem.
Because I hate you.
That's the problem. I want you to hear that part before I pause it.
You because
I love you. Who will tell you that I love you? That's why I beat you. Can he or she beat themselves? Since they love themselves now, they should start punching themselves. Oh, I love you, Akudo. I love you, Akudo. Let me beat myself because I love myself. So if you can't beat yourself because you love yourself, how dare you tell me that you love me, that's why you're beating me? That you love me, that's why you're abusing me? Some people will tell me, but Mama Unique, whenever we break up and he beats me, the make-up sex is very good. Is something wrong with you? This is a mental problem. I'm being honest with you. Is something wrong with you? Somebody is beating you to tell you that they love you, and they have brainwashed you that you are believing it. Blessing said that her husband will beat her. After beating her, explain to her that the reason why he did it is because I love you. They will give you excuses like, it's because you don't listen. If only you can listen. What has Anonti got to you using me to pan a beat? What has Anonti got to do with using the mother of your children, the love of your life, your wife of youth, turning her into a punching bag? My Unique, what's going on? You should think. Let's continue.
I will not. Honey, do you know that you are very stubborn?
That's the excuse. That's why they are beating you.
Very sharp mouth.
They tell you no jaw.
That's the reason why
sharp
I used
mouth.
to beat you.
That's why I beat you.
You
because you talk too much.
Honey,
or they'll tell you they are training you.
Used to beat you to correct
How can you train somebody that you're married
That's what I'm doing. I'm correcting you. And he will come close to me. He will kiss me. And he will make love to me. I began to make excuses. Even within myself, I got used to violence. For every time my ex hates me, I would tell myself that I was the curse. Blessing, maybe it's because you spoke like this. It was so bad that I stopped talking. Whenever
Now, Eunice, did you hear that? Most of the time, that's how they brainwash you. They tell you excuses like, you are so stubborn. I am trying to teach you. I am trying to correct you. You have very bad mouth. This guy, your mouth too bad. Your mouth too sharp. You don't have no home training. You know, you grew up in a family where you're only daughter. So they let you act anyhow. I'm just trying to correct you. Those are lies from the pit of hell. Before you know it, you start believing it. And then you yourself, like Blessing said, start making excuses for him. Oh, you know, she has bad temper. You know, she didn't even beat me that much. It was just a simple slap. You know, he didn't even beat me. It was just, you now start making excuses. You now start classifying yourself differently. Mama Unique, she's in a domestic violence now. Her husband punches her. Me, my husband does not punch me. It's only slap he gives me. My husband, he just throws things at me, but he never hits me. All he does is when he gets upset, whatever he's holding in his hand, he throw it to me. If I dodge, it will not touch me now. My own is not like your own. Have you had that before, my Uniques? Have you given those excuses yourself? That's what Blessing was saying. She herself started making excuses. Well, Sha, you know I'm very stubborn. Well, I have bad mouth now. Well, started making excuse for every time she is abused. She make excuses for the man. You make excuses for your abuser. You begin to accept it. You begin to accept everything is your fault. If only you can stop talking. If only you can keep this your mouth closed. If only you clean the house before he comes back. If only you can put more pepper in the food. If only you can do the laundry. If only you can welcome him by the door. If only you can have sex with him 4 times a day. You now start looking for ways to accommodate your abuse. My unit, please like this video. If you have not liked this video, like this video. Share this video. Let other people come and hear. You begin to make excuses. Oh, nobody trained me. Well, Sha, my mom even said I have bad mouth, Sha. I remember when I used to be young, my mother used to beat me because I have bad mouth, Sha. Now you're trying to compare your abuse with your abuse, because now you're trying to feel like what your mother did when she was training you and your brothers did when they were training you. It's the same thing he's doing. That's why he's also training you. You have accepted your abuse. The power of brainwashing. They do it over and over and over. You begin to believe it. Let's continue.
Ex-husband is talking to me. I will put my head to the ground. Then he started saying that I'm disrespecting him by bowing my head down. If I raise my face, he will tell me, why are you blinking? Why are you shining your eye for me? Everything I did was a mistake. Everything I did was a problem. Am I the one you are shining eye for? He beats me. I was battered. I was emotionally damaged. Domestic violence became a norm.
You accept it.
That every time my ex-husband came back home, I would wait for a slap in front of the door.
Mm-hmm. And you know one thing, let me tell you guys, the evil about domestic violence. When you begin to accept it, you have now accepted it, you begin to expect it. You see what she's saying? Not only was she brainwashed to believe that it was her fault, she has accepted it was her fault. Now she's expecting it. She said once she opens the door, her ex-husband will come and eat why. She's used to it. So it's like before he even come in your mind, you tell yourself, well, let me just wait for my slap. Let me do my face well. Let me just wait for my slap. He comes in because you have accepted it. Is gradually taking your self-esteem away from you. He's gradually making you feel worthless. He's gradually making you feel you are a nobody. He's gradually making you feel like you have no alternative. He's gradually making you feel like nobody wants you. This man that loved you is treating you like this. You begin to believe it's my fault. I'm worthless. I'm not worth anything. What can I do? You begin to accept it. Make excuses for it. It becomes your norm. It becomes your day-to-day activity. My unique, it is time for you to say enough is enough. You cannot be. How long do you plan to be treated this way? When your children grow up, when they get into secondary school, when they get into college, when they get into middle school, when they get into high school, when do you think enough is enough? Until they eye you, until you're 6 feet down, when do you think enough is enough? Let's continue. I wasn't feeling pain anymore. I started seeing it like training, military training. Mm-hmm. Until that very day, I was feeding my son in the room. My son was barely 7 months. You know, as a new mom, I didn't know that when you feed a child, you have to wait for the child, like rub the child's back for the child to belch. So he doesn't throw up. Mm-hmm.
And I finished, because I didn't have help. Mm-hmm. I finished feeding my child in the room and I just lay him down. Let me quickly run to the kitchen, drop the plate and bring water. So my son started bringing out food from his nose and from his mouth. My ex-husband jumped into the room. Which, you want to kill my son? You want to do this one?
Remember, she was young. She was a new mother. She did not know anything. This is her first child. How old was she?
I knew what I went through as a new mom. This man frustrated me. And after 7 months of single-handedly training this boy, you drove my mom away for a moko. I suffered. Lost my son from 1 month to 7 months.
There was something she said which I want to emphasize. Abusers, their first tool is to isolate you. Their first tool to start abusing you is isolation. Because they make it where you can't see nobody. You don't have anybody to complain to. Nobody is going to tell you that this is not normal. They isolate you. Did you hear what she said? Immediately she had the baby. What did the husband do? Chase her mom away. Because her mom would be in that house. Her mom would have been the one that would have told her that if you finish feeding your baby, you rub the back so he can belch. His mom would have been the one that could have helped her during the baby's jaundice. The mom could have taught her a lot. Those kind of men are very narcissistic in nature. They will isolate you from family. They will even lie against your family. They will tell you your junior sister is trying to seduce them, so that way you get upset and send your junior sister away. They will tell you your brother stole their stuff, so you get upset and send your brother away. They will tell you they don't like the way your father talked to them. Your father is disrespectful, so your father can't come anymore. They will tell you they don't like your mother and chase your mother away. Then all your friends, they will tell you, oh, your friend was trying to seduce me. Your friend wants me. As a normal woman being, you will say, you know what? I don't want my friends anymore. That is the first step. They are trying to isolate you from everything you love and everyone that loves you, so that the abuse can enter a good. So that when they tell you you're worthless, nobody wants you, you have no other choice than to believe it. Because where is your mom? She's nowhere there. Where is your dad? He's not around. Where is your junior sister? Senior sister? What about brother? Nobody is there. What about those your friends? None. So when he tells you repeatedly that nobody wants you, nobody loves you, they can't stand you, he begins to be your reality. Okay, let's continue.
And you look me in the face and tell me that I want to kill my child. That was it. He gave me 2 slaps and I returned the slap back.
Bam. Enough is enough.
Beside the wall, and I told him, "Look, Yoko, if mama and papa burn you well, touch me again." That was the first time in my entire life I was retaliating, and he saw the venom. I tell him, say, if I don't use this iron, scatter you. Call me weary, call me a basto. I never knew that a man could be scared of a woman.
Yeah.
Because he could see the venom.
And not only was he scared because he could see the venom, that's number 1. Number 2, that is a narcissistic person. That is a bully. The best thing you can do for a bully is to stand up to a bully. Every day they pour water on you. You cry, they pour water. You cry. Your crying makes them strong. Your crying makes them feel like, I got you where I want you. But once you say, if you pour that water on me one more time, and not only will I pour water on you, my own is going to be hot water, they stop. Because they don't ever think you can retaliate. They never think you can stand up for yourself. And once you stand up for yourself, they know that, okay, enough is enough. You have come to that stage where you can't take anymore. You have come to that stage where you say, nehi, kaba. Never. You can't do that anymore. I am done. You've pushed me up to here. I can't take anymore. Remember what they say. When somebody pushes you to the wall, you can't break the wall. What do? You bounce back. That was her turning point, because she has had enough. You chased her mother away. She's a new mother. She was young. She was struggling with a child that had done this. She was doing all these things by herself. On top of it, she was your punching bag. On top of it, she was getting verbal abuse from you. On top of it, psychologically, emotionally, you were also battering her. Now she has said enough is enough. She said she pulled the iron and said, touch me today, and you see the kind of person I am. And the man was scared. Because the man, that's one thing, they are bullies. They know that they can bully you, they will. Let's continue.
In 4 years of the relationship and the marriage, I retaliated. Enough is enough. I've had it up to here. It's okay for you to say that I'm stubborn, I'm everything, but do not say I want to kill my own child.
Mm-hmm.
He tiptoed and left the house.
He ran away. That's a bully.
The door.
He ran away.
And I was there with my son.
Mm-hmm.
Got to that point. And he didn't come into the house for 3 days. I was shaken. When he finally came into the house after 3 days, I didn't talk to him. He was avoiding me. 2 a.m. in the morning, I could not sleep. I woke up.
Mm-hmm. She has had enough. She has had enough.
Was a lot of bad things.
And when you're at that stage, let me tell you, she said, at that time, a lot of bad things came into her head. At that stage, when you have had enough, you say enough is enough. You better be very careful, because that's when the devil will step in. They can make you do stuff. You can do stuff to him. You can do stuff even to your own self. You can hurt yourself. You can hurt him. You can do whatever. Because at that stage, enough is enough. She said a lot of bad things. It requires the grace of God for you to know that all those bad thoughts going through your head, you can't do it.
Into the point where I started thinking of taking my life or taking
She was
his
thinking
life.
of taking her own life or his
And that
life.
was the point I said to myself, it's time to let go.
It's time to let go.
I woke up. I took a walk. I didn't leave my ex-husband with a pin. I left my personal belongings.
She left everything.
My
That
clothes,
means
my
she
shoes,
was
my
done.
bag, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even have transport fare.
She didn't
The
even
only
have
thing I remember
transportation,
going with
but
was
she
my
wanted
wedding
to
ring.
get out of that place.
I even left my first son.
She left her child behind because
At
maybe
that point,
going at that point it was survival. She knows that going to go get the son might wake the man up, might make the man come after her, and she did not want to stay 1 second there. So she just said, you know what? He's a good father. He's not mean to his child. He's only me he is mean to. So I'm going to leave my child. I'm going to leave my personal belonging because packing my clothes, packing my shoes might get his attention, and I'm just going to go. The only thing she left with was only her wedding ring.
What I wanted to do was survive. I didn't want to die. I didn't want to go. I was too young. I was only 21.
21.
I didn't have money to go. So I had to go to Presidential Road.
She went to Presidential Road in Port Harcourt
to sell my wedding ring.
She went and sold her wedding ring. That's how she got transportation.
Transport money to go to my friend's place. He started saying I'm a prostitute, that I abandoned my child for prostitution. And I said,
did you see that? When she finally escaped and went to her friend's place, what did the man do? Started telling everybody she abandoned her child to go do prostitution. And that is the fear most women have, that they decide to stay there and die. Because once you leave, the man now knows that a narcissistic personality now knows that you have left his grip, you have left her grip. She doesn't have a victim anymore. They thrive on victimizing you. Now there is nobody to abuse. There is nobody to eye. There is nobody to be beaten. There is nobody to be talking down to. There is nobody to do all your wickedness. Now what do? They turn back. Oh, Ashawo, Olosho, you did this to your child. You abandoned your child to go look for men. Because what do? How do they say it? When you want to buy a dog, your heart no go let you buy a dog. Wetin you go do? You give am bad name. Oh, this dog is so bad. This dog is tearing my chair. This dog is even. This dog attack my baby. You say those things so that when anybody here say you don't buy your dog, they will say, hi, if he's doing that to your child, no, it's good to buy him. No, God forbid. Now that's what they do. They blackmail you. They destroy your name. They destroy your personality. They destroy your reputation. But baby, I'm here to tell you, those that know you know you. Those that know who you are as a mother, as a father, they know. No matter what they do, they can't destroy what they didn't build. They didn't create you. You can only destroy what you built. They didn't build you. They didn't give back to you. They are not the ones that keep you alive. So the only thing they will do is to do yap, 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 talk. But they can never destroy what God created. And that's you. Okay? Let's continue.
I wanted to heal. I went back for my son, and that was where the frustration started.
She went back for her son. He frustrated her.
A lot of people know me on the social media for so many things. But what they do not give me credit for
surviving. That's it.
I didn't wait.
And that's where I'm going to stop. No, let her finish that
for
sentence.
Anybody to tell me to go.
She didn't wait for anybody to tell her.
I don't know what you want to say about me. But all I am going to say is, it is only you that can save yourself.
It's only you. That's all. Nobody can help you.
Nobody.
My unique, that's where I'm going to stop her tape. Nobody is going to help you. What did I say in the beginning of this video? There comes a time in your life, baby, you have to be selfish. You don't have to think about him, about her, about them, about us, about her. You think about you. You are a survivor. You need to survive. You have children to take care of. You have parents that are still alive. You have brothers and sisters that love you the way you are. Why do you want to lay your life down and just pie for no reason over a man that does not give a hoot about you, or a woman that does not give a hoot about you? Baby, open your eyes. God does not love abuse. And I don't think God loves divorce, does not want you to divorce more than God does not want you to be abused. I don't think so. That's not the God I worship. I don't think God wants you to stay and die in domestic violence relationship so that you do not divorce the man or you do not divorce the woman. That's not the God we worship, because our God is a kind God. Our God is a loving God. He said the kind of relationship He wants for you and your husband is the one He Himself has with the church, that He laid His life down for His bride, the church, which is you. That's what God wants, nothing short of that. When somebody is constantly abusing you, let me tell you guys before I end here, there are several kinds of abuse. We have the verbal abuse. That's where most people think physical abuse is where abuse starts. Me personally, I believe abuse starts from verbal abuse. When they start talking down to you, when they start calling you names that your mother did not give to you, when they start talking to you like you are worse than a dog, they begin to look down on you. You begin to be their doormat, stupid idiot, oh, useless woman, useless man, idiot. You can't do anything good. You're so stupid. You're so foolish. They start, first of all, beating you up with their words. Now they have beat you so much with their words, the power of brainwashing. You are beginning to remember. Remember, physical beating can heal. Verbal words do not heal. Because every time it's in your head, what they said to you. Then you now move over to emotional abuse. You now begin to torture yourself. Am I that stupid? Am I that foolish? Maybe I'm stupid though. Maybe I'm foolish. Oh. Then it moves to psychological. It starts affecting you. You start thinking, I can't amount to anything. Nobody will ever love me. I am just stuck in this place. I am no good. I am this. I'm a terrible mother. I'm a worst wife. I'm this, I'm that. Then you begin to go to other kinds of abuse. You begin to go to mental abuse. Some people do financial abuse. They know you don't have a job. They know you don't make any money, and they are the ones that give you money. But when they get upset with you, they withdraw your money. They will never give you money for food to cook. They will never do anything. You crawl, you beg, they don't care, because they know that financially you're dependent on them, and they're going to use those financial power and abuse, intimidate, maltreat, and use you. Then we talk about spiritual abuse. They use your religion, they use your faith to abuse you. We have spiritual abuse. Some people say, well, I didn't know that. Yes, we have spiritual abuse. They know you are a Christian, they know you are a Muslim, they know you are a Hindu, they know you are into Buddha. They marry you and then they begin to frustrate you. You can't go to what you worship, you cannot do this. They begin to vote as spiritual abuse. And then we have sexual abuse, where every time they want sex, they will come to you. If you say no, now that lie. If you say yes, now lie. They take it whenever they want it. They don't, and then some people will tell me, well, Mama Unique, can you say that a husband will arrow the wife, arrow-ape? No, a man cannot arrow-ape his wife now, because it's already his property. Nehi kaba. If she says no, she's not in the mood. No, she's not in the mood. If you force her and do that, you have arrow-ape her. You have to, and when you beat her and force her and open her legs and do it because you the man, you the woman, baby, you are abusing her sexually, and that is wrong. Some of my sisters, because the man did not give you money, you say, oh, come and have sex now. Hey, baby, come on, don't baby me, don't touch me. You are also abusing that man sexually. You are not forcing, he might be forcing you sexually, which is abuse, but you are manipulating him sexually. That is also abuse. We have so many kinds of abuse out there. Open your eyes, my Unique. If you are in a relationship, look out for these signs. When you guys are dating, look out for these signs. When you guys are still courting, look out for these signs. If he walks like a dog, quacks like a dog, look like a dog, honey, it's a dog. If he meows like a cat, walks like a cat, look like a cat, baby, it is a cat. If he's dating you as an abuser, beating you as a boyfriend, yelling at you as a boyfriend, sexually, spiritually, financially, emotionally, psychologically, verbally, mentally, abusing you as a boyfriend, baby, he's going to do the same thing as a husband. He's going to do the same thing as a wife. Shine your eyes. Don't say, I did not tell you. And when you see your family member or your friends abusing their loved ones, speak up. Remember what they say, injustice for one is injustice for all. Don't just stand and do nothing when your brother is using the wife as a punching bag. Don't just stand and do nothing when your daughter is maltreating her husband. Mama, speak up. Open your mouth and say, enough is enough. Baby, if you have seen a family where their son will get upset and beat the wife and do this, the mother-in-law and the father-in-law called their son and told their son, you have to stop. The boy said nobody will tell him what to do with his wife. The father-in-law and the mother-in-law brought money, put it together, and sent the daughter-in-law to their second son's house that lives in Jos. And said, go over there. Stay over there with your two children. When our son gets back to his senses, we will tell him where you are. Don't call him, don't write him, don't tell him where you are. We will tell him we know where you are. And told their other son and his wife, don't tell him where that she is with you people. Let him come back to his senses. Then we'll tell him where he are. The man was for almost for 1 year, didn't know where, was so angry, and then he now went into anger management. When he went into anger management through therapy, he got himself. That was when, right now, as I'm speaking to you, his wife is back and everything is good. There are some mother-in-laws and father-in-laws that will say, no, she might not be anything to you, but that is the mother of my grandchildren. That is the father of my grandchildren. I will not be alive and let you treat him or her that way. Stand up for the truth. Stand up for your father, stand up for your mother, stand up for your siblings, stand up for your sister-in-laws, stand up for your brother-in-laws. Remember, you all are family. Don't let your brother maltreat, abuse, intimidate, use his wife, and you keep quiet and do nothing. My sisters, this is 2025. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. You are raising children, boys that will come up tomorrow and act exactly the way you act, abuse their wives, abuse their girlfriends. Mama, you are raising daughters that will wake up tomorrow and take all kinds of abuse from a man and think it is okay because they saw you take it from their dad. It's not all about you, Mama. It's not all about you, Father. It is also about those children you brought into this world. They are watching you. They are seeing how you treat their mother. They are seeing how you treat their father. And you're teaching them it is okay to take abuse. It is okay to give abuse. Is that the kind of children you want to raise? And then you come up with the excuse, I am staying because of my children. No, baby, you're not staying because of your children. You're staying because of you. If nobody has told you, I am telling you, you are staying because of you. Because you don't want your friends to laugh at you. Because you don't want the society to say you have been divorced. Because you don't want the society to say your husband left you or your wife left you. You don't want your mother to be laughed at the women church meeting. You don't want them to laugh at your daddy at the men's fellowship. You don't want them to laugh at you because so you stay there, keep it under wrap, hide it, cover it, tell your children not to tell anybody. But guess what? You are damaging those children. You are damaging those children's self-esteem. You are damaging their psyche. You're damaging who they are. And guess what, mommy and daddy? You are also damaging who you are. It's time you step up and say enough is enough. All right? All right, guys, I'm done. I'm done. Let me put the link in case somebody wants to come in and say something. And then we go to Wotowoto. Oh my God. When I didn't even know Blessing went through domestic violence. You see, when it's good to hear people's stories, so you will know. I never knew she went through this until I saw this morning when I was going through looking for that video for the woman that the husband burnt. That was when it came to my timeline. You know, I follow her, so I saw it. I'm like, this is a good one because it goes to my what I'm talking about today. My uniques, please This is the time to be selfish. Be selfish of who you are. Be selfish of what you believe in. Be selfish. Don't let nobody treat you like you're a nobody. Don't let anybody make you feel like you don't matter. Because, baby, guess what? You do. You do. Okay, let me put on YouTube. Oh, I think my medication has kicked in. My tooth has stopped hurting. Hi, Jesus will help me. I'm telling you guys the truth. My God will help me. Okay, let me put it on Instagram. On Instagram. They should put TikTok on this. TikTok, they should put it on this. What is it called again? So I can post at the 4 places at the same time. Okay, let me also put on Facebook. Guys, today was so good. When you give out to the community, it felt so good doing that today. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Guys, please share, like the video, share. Send to your groups. Let them come and see what we're doing. Because this has become what do they call it? An epidemic in the society. Women think they can lay their hands on anybody they want, and men think they can just beat anybody they want because you are married to me, because I'm your legal wife, and your mind has told you that you can do whatever and people should accept it. No. It's high time we stand up and say, no, it's not happening. No. It's not happening, my uniques. No, we're not doing it anymore. No. And giving is a spiritual exercise. Yes, I love it when I do it. I just feel so happy. It makes you feel good about yourself. And you're putting a smile on somebody's face. I will follow all other social media. Hey, Amaka Oji, good for us. Join us. We are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on TikTok, and it's Unique Akudo TV everywhere. All right. Umokro Deborah, how are you? How are you, my love? All right. Let me see. Toothache is very painful. I'm telling you, the medication I took, I think it kicked in now because it's not hurting that much. But I must have to go to the dentist. Since last year, this tooth, it will act like it has gone. Then it start all over again. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. All right, guys. Anybody can come in. Don't buy in silence. Speak up. Speak up, my dear. Speak up. They say on your wedding day, they will say, if anybody has anything against this couple, speak up or forever remain silent. It's not with domestic violence. Domestic violence, the three things you need to do is speak, speak, and speak. Tell somebody. Let people know. It is a crime of shame. Nobody wants to. But in Igbo culture, we say, Aboria Oshinyala. When you expose what the problem is, that is the first step to healing. You have to speak up. Tell your parents, tell your friends, tell your co-workers, tell anybody that can listen. Look at what I'm going through. This man won't buy me. This man, look at talk. Get your parents involved. Stop hiding from. Some of us are going through abuse, but we don't want to let our parents know. Because we don't, hey, my mother did not want me to marry him. So I don't want to go tell my mother now because it will look like what they said is true. Who cares? Who cares? If that can keep you alive, let them say, yes, mama, you waiting, you talk not true. This man won't buy me. Oh, you said it, this man is not a good man. I thought he was gonna be a good man, oh, but this man, they buy me. Oh, people help. Get help. Don't you like your life? Don't you love living? Don't you want to live for your children? Do you want somebody else to raise your children? Because let me tell you something. Once you go 6 foot down, guess what they will do? Oh, he's a widower now. How can he raise 3 children by himself? They'll give him a woman. If my sister is even a widow for 5 years, even 10 years, the day she want marry, they'll say, Ashawo, why you want marry? Maybe she was dating this man before this man. Ayo, they don't give you. Women, the society is already against us. What a man can do and get away with it. Women, we have to convince 3, 4, 5 times before they will believe us. A woman loses her husband 2020. By now, she decides to marry. They say, 5 years only. You didn't stay, oh, you didn't stay, oh. Maybe now you buy this man, oh. Maybe you were dating this new husband before this man. Ayo. But let the man lose the wife 2020 January. By 2020 March, he said, he cannot raise these children by himself now. We need to get him a wife. That is the society we are in. When you buy for nothing. If you think your children are going to mourn you forever, they will mourn you. But once their papa go bring another wife and the woman is good to them, they will remember you on Mother's Day. But you see, their stepmother becomes their new mom. Life moves on. Life will pass you by. Life continues. Osinachi, that by that time, do you think the children, they are mourning her, they are crying in their heart, but they have moved on. Osinachi's husband has moved on. This man now that he buy the wife, maybe I don't know whether they'll take him to court, maybe put him in prison. He's still living. The woman don't buy. When you buy, your own is over. You are the one that lose, and you lose. That's why you have to do everything in your power to stay alive. Okay? Comfort, come on, baby.
Mommy, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a long while, but we are trying to get back there.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much for this teaching this evening. This
Mm,
abuse of a thing that will lead to death is really heartbreaking
it's
for
very
me. Each time I see women, they suffer in marriage. At the end of the day, they will lose their life
for
in the
nothing.
name of marriage. It's really painful. This last one, I can't imagine how a human being in his right senses can do such to a fellow human being, not even an animal.
Not
You
even
can't
an
pour
animal. You can't even do that
you
to an
can't do
animal.
that. You can't do that to an animal. And you had the mind to do it to the person you call the love of your life. I can't
The
relate
mother of
it,
6 boys,
honestly.
mother of
The
six
mother of your
boys.
children, a woman you have lived with, you slept with, and then he had the guts. I can't just understand. I can't imagine it. So that goes to say that we we need to be very, very careful when we are those of us that have not stepped into this institution called marriage. We need to be
Yes.
very, very careful because I feel that some of these abuse, there are red flag even before one
You saw
steps
the
into.
did I not say it? They will say, no, I will pray, he will change. Baby, you can't change nobody.
You can't
God is
change
showing you,
nobody.
you can't change nobody. They get
You can't
worse.
change nobody.
They get
You
worse.
can't change. You can't change nobody. The red flags are there, but because some of us feel okay, uh, uh, Elizabeth, Juliet, Nkechi, Mary, they are all married. I'm not married.
Exactly.
When you feel that you are desperate about something, and then the person will just step in, you grab whatever comes, whether the person is trying to abuse you even before you step in, you just be
Mhm.
covering up and covering up and covering up,
Because you want to
and
answer, you want a label, you want to answer
you want
Mrs.
you want to answer Mrs. You cannot be yourself anymore. You can't express yourself. The person God made you to be, you can no longer be that person because you want to answer Mrs. Now, I would like to share this experience. It just happened around me. Somebody that my cousin gave my number to, he said he wants to marry. He's in Abuja. I said, okay.
Mm,
We got talking. Then as we've been talking, he said, I said, okay, there's need for us to see. He was insisting I should come to Abuja. I said, you have to come. Where I come from, a woman don't go looking for a
bam.
man.
A man, bam. Mhm.
Is the man that will go and look for the woman. Even the Bible
Yes.
say he that findeth So you have to come.
Exactly.
He said, coming to Abuja, coming from Lagos to Abuja, sorry, from Abuja to Lagos is very expensive.
Can you
That
believe that?
wait now, mommy, just calm down. I'm coming. That is very expensive. Do I know how much the transport fare is? I said I don't know. So he made inquiries 2 days ago and said it's 45,000. That what will happen is that if he will raise the money coming, then I will pay the transport going back. So that I will also accommodate him and then feed him. And
This
then
one,
he
I'm
also
sorry to tell you, this one I hungry man.
wait now. That when the marriage rites and everything sets in the time to do the marriage rites, that nange wetekwa o nange wetekwa na nwanyị na-ehepụkwa di ya na onwekwa ihe ọjọọ ọkwa onye Igbo o, na onwekwa ihe ọjọọ a na-emekwa ya eme na ịma na di dị ụkọ na ezigbo
Can
di
you
dị ụkọ
believe? Oh my goodness, can you believe that?
na di dị ụkọ. In fact, that he is the right man. He started abusing. For my mind, I said this is already an abuse.
This is an
You've
insult.
not seen me. You've not seen me. I've not seen you. And I've never agreed to marry you. And now you are telling me, Nadidoko, that you are the right man, trying to I don't know what he was trying to do. And I
Now
told
let
him,
me
I said,
tell you what he was
okay.
trying to do. Now let me tell you what he was trying to do. He was trying
Mhm.
to make you feel and believe that he is the treasure. Like you need
Mhm.
him, not the other way around. That you need him because Didoko, so you need him. So you need to do anything humanly possible to acquire him. Can you believe that?
That even my cousin that gave uh, him my number knows na ya bụkwa ezigbo mmadụ. Na ya bụ ezigbo mmadụ. That even his family, that my family ya si bịa, that I will be praying to jump into the family. I told him that I am also a good person. If I'm not a good person, my cousin will not give you my number. So
Yes.
I'm a very good person, 1 million yards. And if you see my own family, you will be praying and saying, God, please take me into this family. I'm a very good person.
That's my
So,
girl. You gave the right answer. That's my girl.
so he was talking about that support of it. And I said, okay, no wahala. You are telling me support. You don't even know what I am doing. You don't even know how I'm living. You want me to support you. Also, have I not seen women to go and marry them? He said it's an abomination from where I come from.
Mm,
The place I came from, it's not done. We know they give man money, make you
mm,
go marry us. We don't do it. So I now told him when he was just saying all kind of thing, I was almost getting angry, but I just held myself. I told him anyway, since you can't pay your transport, can't afford your transport from Abuja to Lagos, there is no problem. You can look for a wife in the city you are in, so that you don't need to travel a distance
mm,
and looking for support. Just look for a wife in Abuja there and get
exactly.
married to the person.
Mhm.
He said, is it because of this small support that he's asking me that I'm telling him all this kind of a thing? I said, okay, but you don't they come out small, small. So this kind of person, if I mistakenly step into his hand, if I mistakenly enter that thing and call it marriage, he will so abuse me emotionally. He will abuse me. In fact, whatever
Psychologically
I'm
and
making as
financially.
money,
He will abuse you
like
financially,
financially,
emotionally, psychologically, and
and
verbally. Because already he has started talking, that is an
and
insult. He has already started telling you, if you know the kind of family I come from, you'll be praying to come in. So he
mhm.
has a superiority complex. He feels he's superior. You know, he's doing you a
Onwekwa
favor.
ego. He doesn't have money. Oh. Onwekwa ego na ya na ọ na-achọkwa ị na-support ya. Only transport oh, he cannot afford.
Only
So I now
transport.
told him,
And that will tell you that if you marry him, you're going to be the financial head of that family. Because
and that
he
kind of
thinks you
person,
he be yes. Mhm.
and if you don't bring out the money, he will beat you up.
It will not lead to financial, it will not lead to physical abuse now.
Yes, it
Comfort,
will
bring
lead to
money. Let me go repair my car. You say you don't have. Itisham. Ipusam. Ipusam.
So, when this thing happened, I said, God, thank you that this guy, even without seeing him, he has told me the kind of person he is. So,
Mhm.
if I have sense, I will run, carry my shoe for
With
my
your
hand.
carry your shoe, your legs will be touching your back as you're running. That's how
My
fast you
my
will run.
legs will be touching my back as I am running, because if I enter that thing, it will no longer be marriage. I
Mhm.
will I will be in bondage for life.
Mhm.
So that kind of person
And that's
cannot
the
change.
problem. Let us say now, the only reason why you didn't do this is because you are smart, you have been hearing, you know stuff. Imagine if you
Yes.
didn't know and you will not tell yourself, it's okay, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have now, he will have in future. And then you
In
go marry
future,
him.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll start making
So does it
excuses for
matter?
him.
Baby, bring the money and come. I will give you money to go back. Then what
Mhm.
is food now? Come and stay in my house. You see, you think it's nothing, and then you enter. Now, when you enter and he begins to show his true color, guess what you will do? You won't tell nobody because now you're ashamed. How will you tell
Exactly.
people that the marriage, the man you made all this mouth, he will get in future? He's still not working. You're still the breadwinner of the house. You're still taking care of him. And on top of that, he's abusing you physically, emotionally, financially, otherwise. So now you see the
Exactly.
problem. You now won't tell anybody. You keep quiet. So you'll be suffering in
Exactly.
silence. Suffering in silence.
Exactly.
Until one day, when he now begins to beat you, two things you will do. Either you fight him back or you let him beat you until you buy. You
Exactly.
see, this is a very, very vicious circle. Keep going round and round. But when you know, you know. If you like now,
Yes.
you know. So when you saw him quack like a dog, walk like a dog, smell like a dog, he's eating like
Mm.
a dog, you say, no, no, baby, you are a dog. Oh, I don't want dog. Go. So that's why I tell my sisters that are young and not married, open your eyes. When you see
Yes.
red flags, don't dismiss them. Don't dismiss them. Because this kind of man will not give you shisho. He will not give you
At
shisho
all.
because he already wants you to feed him. Okay, for example, now let me flip it over on the other side. There is nothing wrong in helping him, but that should not be the discussion right now. You see where I'm coming
Mhm.
from?
Yes.
Let us say he went and borrowed money and just came and saw you, and you like him and he likes you. Okay? When he came, you told him, hey, bros, you can't stay in my house. So find somewhere where you stay, maybe in a hotel. And he went and borrowed money and did that. And then you like him, he likes you, and you guys start talking. Okay, how is this marriage going to look like? My sister, I'm going to take the list from you people's family, but you know the way Nigeria is now, things are hard. Your family wants 500,000. I can only do 300. Should I do 300? You say no. And I know my family. I don't advise women to pay their bride price. I don't advise
Mhm.
that. But you can say, okay, you know what, baby? Why don't you go ahead? If it's 300 you have, go ahead and give them 300. But you see, when we set the wedding, I will help because that's my wedding. Everything
Yes.
is done nicely. Ndị Igbo si ihe dị mma a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. You do things
Mhm.
and you see it flow. Okay, baby, I have only 300. I won't give you 200 to go make up my bride price because I'm not going to pay for my bride price. But go
Mhm.
and give them 300. Omenala Igbo, bride price of a woman is never done finally. They keep saying it
Yes.
in Igbo, "Oh, she want, and they richer, you richer." So they will keep, you
Mhm.
can, if it's 300 you have honey, it's okay with me. My family will understand. But you see, my wedding, I will contribute in my wedding. I will help you in my wedding because I want a wedding. Okay, I can say, okay, you know what, let me pay for the food, let me pay for the drink. Okay, you know what, do every other thing, let me pay for my gown because the kind of gown I want, it might be too expensive, but I have money for that. Let me pay. Anything can be negotiated with good sense, but first of all, you
Exactly.
must do something to show me you're serious. The first day we are talking, you're already telling me how you will raise transport. I will raise transport. It's too expensive to come from Abuja. Baby, am I a priority or I'm just an option to you?
I
If
don't
I'm
I
your
don't understand.
priority, you will do the necessary things to make me a priority. Don't worry. The Bible says, I am your supporter. I will support you in every other thing, but you must make me a priority. Then I will support you. This one is like it's tumbum tumbum. Which one will I do? Which
Mm.
one will you do? Which one? That's how we go marry.
I just told him to look for a wife in
Yeah, let
Abuja.
him look for a wife. Since he doesn't want to spend money, let him look for a wife in
Yes,
Abuja
look for a
so that
wife in
they can
Abuja
bring her,
then.
spending any transportation money. Thank you, my love. Thank you, baby. Guys, if you see, men are so funny. I am telling you the gospel truth. Ebere, how are you?
My mommy, mommy, you are really tearing this table today. You are scattering it. You have removed all the four leg,
We
and you have
need to.
called all
We
your
need to.
umuada.
We
You have
need to
called all your
because we
umuada.
are
Let's destroy the remaining place.
Ebere, we need to
Ma,
because we are tired of losing our sisters. We are
oh
tired
yes.
of losing our sisters. For this
You
thing
saw the
called
one that
marriage.
happened this week. You saw the one that happened this week.
Yes, yes. We are
Ah,
tired of losing our sisters because of this so-called marriage. This is not
honest.
God's plan for marriage. It's not.
Have mind to set your wife ablaze for what?
For what? What did she do? Even if
If you are tired,
Even if Nashi I the president, why would you do that to the mother of your children?
send that packing.
Yes. You went to
It's
her
as
house.
simple as that.
I always tell my brothers, my unique
Ah,
brothers, you went to this girl's house to bring her to your house. If you don't want her again, send her back to her house.
exactly. It's
You
very
don't need to
simple.
buy her. You don't need to blind her. There was a man that had to blind the wife. The wife now, there was another person in this our unique. I think her husband broke her leg before she left with 3 children. Why do you need to disable me before you leave me? Just take me back to my family and leave me alone.
Simple, simple. Look at one of my cousin sister. Mommy, now as I'm speaking with you now, she's running up and down. She's on debt. She jam one froster, say that he based in abroad, that he want to come and marry her. He's now ọ na-amị ego ka fuel ka ebe host afịarị host na-amị mmadụ.
You see,
He
because
put
she's
my sister on
desperate.
debt.
The man knows she's
On debt.
desperate. Mhm,
Yes. She
mhm.
put her on debt. Now she has run away from Nnewi. She have gone to Onitsha. She have so many people on Nnewi. Her salary has finished. She's borrowing to be sending. Now she has run away from Nnewi as we speak. She's no more living in Nnewi again. She's at Onitsha now. She
There
wants
was
to
a
change
lady.
location.
There was a lady I told you guys here. She's one of our unique. This lady has a very good job in Lagos. There was somebody, she met this man on Facebook. The man lives in America. The man told her, oh, they talked for almost 1 year. The man said, December, they met the man around January. The man said, what, December, I'm coming back to marry you. Around
Exactly the same.
November, around November, the man called her and said, I shipped a car to Nigeria. He just landed in Nigeria, but I don't have money. Can you please give my brother 2 million naira? I think it was 2 million at that time to go and bopotla the car from the wharf. When I come first week of December, I'll give it to you. I'll take you. I go do everything about your marriage. The girl was excited. I told this girl, don't do this. She said, Mama Unique, you don't understand. This is my chance. We've been talking for 1 year. I know him. I said, you don't know him.
Oh,
Excuse me.
sorry, ma.
What you know is what he showed you on FaceTime, what he told you over the phone. You don't know him. But she looked at me like, Mama Unique, you know, it's not happy for me. Mama Unique, be happy for me. I need to be married. And the man will take me to America. I said, okay, my sister, the only thing I do is to give you what I know. The decision is left for you. She took 2 million and gave the man's brother. Because now the man even sent the brother. The brother will be coming to her to visit her to work. So she became, everything. So the man came back first week of December. She went to the airport and picked the man up. The man came to her house. The man stayed 1 week, driving the car. Then she asked the man, when are we going to the east so I can meet your family apart from your brother in Lagos? That's the only one I know. The man said, okay, you know what? I will go first so I can
Ew.
prepare my family. Then I will, when you should come back around 20th, then I'll tell you, you come back at 20th, then we'll go do your marital. The guy said, okay. She was excited. She said, Mama Unique, I told you, he has gone. I said, okay, my sister, I'm happy for you. Do
Good
you know
luck.
this man took her car and left? She called the man never answered. Finally, the man answered after 2 days. Oh, something is wrong with my phone. In case you call me, you don't get me. Something is wrong with my phone. But every chance I get, we don't have network in my village. But every time I get, I'm from Mbise. Anytime I get, so she said, okay. She didn't even find out which part of Mbise. She didn't even
Yeah.
find out. This man said every time she called the man will not answer. After some 3 weeks, 2 days, a week or 5 days, the man will send the text. How are you doing, baby? There is no network in the village. I came out to just text you. She will call, no call. So she was waiting. The whole of December left. She said, Mama, Unique, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I warned you, you didn't listen. Let's see now. And she said, no, I have hope because he's still telling me. Do you know January 15th, her doorbell rang. She opened the door. It was the man's junior brother. You know, because when the man left with the car, she has 2 cars. She took her second car and gave the man's brother to go home too, so that when she comes, she'll be riding that one. The man came and gave her. She said, where is your brother? Oh, my brother has gone back to America. She said, how can your brother go back to America? What about the things we are going to do? Auntie, I am sorry to tell you, but my brother went home and told my mom and my dad that they want to marry you. They say, no, you're too old. So they found another woman for him. He did traditional wedding and everything. This girl nearly passed out. Oh, now you've taken 2 million from her. All of a sudden, she's old. When this man was in America, this man will be calling her, oh, my mother is sick. Can you send money to my brother to send 200,000? When she calculated everything, this man took 3.7 million from her. 3.7 million from her. Apart from that 2 million he took at one time, there was a time he said, oh, my mom is very sick, needs surgery. Can you give my brother 500,000? I'll pay you back. Never paid. And the girl was doing it because she thinks she has found a husband. They know you are desperate. They know you are desperate. So this girl lost 3.7 million. The only thing she got back was her car. Till today, she hasn't seen that man. The phone number, everything they were doing, the man blocked her Facebook, blocked her everywhere.
What is using to tell her my sister is my mother is sick. Please help me to send money to them. She will send. My mother is this. My mother is in the Jos. Please help me to. He was just scamming her. And she never said it out to somebody. Maybe somebody will not advise you, say, why are you doing this? Are you sure?
It is shameful. It's shameful. Who do you tell? You know you are what's my governor? Former governor of Imo State too. He said he's getting Iberiberism. It is Iberiberism you're doing. So you don't want to tell anybody. So you be happy. What you're doing is praying to God, please let this multiply. Let him come and marry me. Then it will be worth it. Is he let him marry me? Oh God, please let him marry me.
My cousin sister lost more than a million. More than a million. She's just a mere teacher, private school teacher that they are paying her 30,000. All her savings, all her money. She even borrowed more than a million. Now they are looking for her, and she ran away from Nnewi because of debts.
My sisters, open your eyes. Please, I'm begging you. It's mostly sisters. My brothers are very sharp. You don't treat them that much. Even though they still fall victim, but not much. It's more with women. Open your eyes. It's more with women. When you see it walk like a dog, act like a dog, it is a dog, my sister. You cannot change it. You can't pray him away. You can't pray him to change. If he's not yours, he's not yours. No matter what you do, you're wasting your time.
Honestly. It's very painful.
Thank you, my darling. All right, bye-bye. Okay, Gift, let me hear from you. Chinagrom, I'll get to you. Hello, Gift, Joe. I can't hear you. Put your volume. I can't hear you. I can hear you now. Gift, how are you? Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine. Sorry for coming late.
That's okay, baby. What do you have to say?
I want to speak regarding what happened, the experience.
Okay. I think your network is freezing on you. Hello? Baby, we can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. We can't hear you, Joe. We can't hear you. I think her thing is frozen. Joe, I'll bring you back. I can't hear you. Engineer, what's going on, baby?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, ma. How you doing?
I'm good. What do you have to say, baby?
Okay, I think first of all, I get wepụ this thing a na-ekwu na church emewe wedding for better for worse, for rich and for poor. Because ọ dịka osozi na-eme ụmụ nwaanyị anyị brain anyị na-adị light. How can you be in a marriage? You're passing through hell. Gị sị ka ị nọrọ diwe, ka ị nọrọ diwe maka
Eyi,
ụmụaka, maka ụmụaka.
eyi, Umaka, which Umaka? Umaka are begging you to leave.
If you die, ụmụaka bekata akwa, ihe ha bere gị akwa 1 year, ha echefudiala na why even the small ones ịnọkwa na-ebe nọ ka ị nọrọ tolite, that one kwa enwekwa ihe mere gị yukpai, ị no go even remember say akụkọ ka a ga-akọrọ ya, hey, nne gị nwụrụ mgbe aka kụ gị n'aka.
They
So
won't even,
what are you doing there?
after some time, that child will forget your face, except of the
I'm
picture.
telling you. I'm
Forget your
telling
face.
you.
When they
So
can,
there is everything. There is limit to a lot of. There is limit to what you should tolerate in this thing called marriage. But I don't just know. Some people they have this mindset. Hey, can you home or
Let them
kasi
talk
can
now. Let them talk. Let
What
them
will
talk.
people say?
As
What
long
will
as
people
we are
say?
alive,
Those same
let them.
people that you are thinking, what would they say? What would they say? Will be the same people that if anything should happen at the end of the day, they will who did you tell? It's them now will ask, who did you tell? What are you doing
And
there?
then they will now say, what kind of face? You see what happened to Sinachi? When Osinachi
Eh?
died, everybody was like, who did she tell? Why would she?
Who did she stay? Why would
They
she
will blame
stay?
you. The same people will blame you.
Whereas you have been there enduring because what will people say? Those people now you are thinking about what we say. If anything should happen at the end of the day, we start saying, oh look, only beribe a na-eme gị ha gị gbachi nkịtị ịgwara onye. No, I really
Now, let me,
pray.
before I leave you, let me explain something. You see,
Mm.
for better, for worse, not confuse the people.
I
Remember, the
honestly
Bible, no, let me explain it to you. The Bible says 1 plus 1 is 1. It's
one,
not 2,
yes,
it's 1.
yes.
So when
Mm.
you guys take that vow for better, for worse, that means what now you and your husband has become one. For better,
Yes,
when things are better, not between you and people outside, because you're one, you're not two, you're one.
mm.
Whatever
Mm.
that is better in you people's life, you stay. When things get worse, let's say your husband loses his job, you stay.
Mm.
Your wife
Mm.
has no job, you stay. The worst is
Yes,
the worst that comes to the two of you, not worse between two of you. Because the Bible did for wars between two of you. Because the Bible has already said that Christ, men, love your wife as what?
yes,
Christ loves the church and did what? Gave his life for the church. If you're giving your life for me and you are one, we are not two. And because we are
yes,
one, when vow say for better, for worse, that means when things are good in our life, not between two of us, but for us, because we are one, we are there.
yes,
When things that are bad come up, let's say I gave birth to a child and my child is disabled, that's a worse that is facing our marriage. We stay. My husband went out there and lost his job. That's a worse because we are losing money now. We stay.
yes,
Because you guys are not two anymore. You are one. So when you are one, but we interpret it for better, for worse, anything that no, the Bible did not plan worse for two of you. You are one.
exactly.
You are one. You're not two. And whenever they say that, I always explain this to them. You have to understand, in God's eyes, once you are married, you are no longer you. Your husband is no longer him. Two of you have become one.
One.
So whatever bad that comes is coming to one person, which is two of you. One. The Bible did not say the worst between two of you is the man can beat you until you buy. You should take it.
I
No,
saw the video. I felt really bad for the woman. She was just narrating, hey, EJDO, EJDO,
She was
EJDO.
crying.
Ah,
I
hi.
was crying. I cried. It hurt my heart. For what reason? A woman that gave birth 6 children for you. What did she do? And you have the mouth to say it is temper. What kind of temper
Mm.
do you have? Are you the devil yourself?
No,
What
he's the devil
are you,
himself.
a demon?
Because
What
you
kind of
cannot
devil
tell me,
are you?
it's the devil's work. You are the devil yourself. It's the
The
devil's
devil
work. You
yourself.
lifted fuel, poor, poor. The devil did not
And
leave
then
you.
you
You
lie.
went to
You
pick
said
lighter
and remember
on.
what he said. He said he did not know it was fuel in the gallon. That he just
Eh,
threw the thing. Then when you threw it, it was the gallon. Why didn't you say, baby, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Run, 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 go wash it. You went and got a lighter and set her on fire. And
lighter.
yet you say you did not know.
Hey,
If you
ba,
did not
onye
know
nke a
and you
nwere
saw
obi.
that it was fuel, why did you not tell her, baby, run into the shower, go, I did not know, I did not know. You got a lighter and set her on fire. And then your excuse is that it was.
Okay, see
What kind
the
of
other
temper do you
gospel
have?
artist. The other gospel artist that tied the girlfriend to
Osinachi? Yes.
Shebi during the no, not Osinachi,
Oh, the
currently
other one.
last
Yes,
week.
yes, yes.
Yes, Shebi during the interview, I now saw the guy, AIT interview. He was sitting on a chair with bottled water on his hand. Then they now wrote suspect. Suspect what? He's no longer a suspect. He's a that's it. Onye nke a ejideli ya. So why ka ihe na-edere ya suspect? Then gị binye oche ya nọrọ n'interview onye kọmitiri ụdịrị
My sister,
offense ahụ.
I always tell you guys, open your eyes, shine your eyes. Let me tell you something. If people want to laugh, let them laugh. If people want to talk about you, let them talk about you.
Let them
Remember,
talk o.
you need to live so that you can be able to live and tell your story. You need to live
Yes o.
because nobody can tell your story for you. Did we not listen to Blessing CEO's story now? Yes, we did because
Mm.
she's alive to tell her own story. If she buy, somebody else would have been telling the story for her.
Ọ bụ onye dị ndụ na-azụ nwa.
Exactly. Oh, when you didn't alụ di, ịhụrụ onye nwa ahụ before ọlụga di. Thank you, my darling. Thank you.
All right, thank you ma.
Thank you. All right, my uniques. I think we have dealt with that. Very painful. I can't was Ugoji victory. Say is it was very painful. I don't even wish my enemy that. Nobody will wish your enemy that. I'm experiencing the same. The pain is much. The pain is so much. Why would you stay? I don't care. Leave. If you need to be alive, even if you are, they call you a divorcee, they call you your husband ran away, they call you Olosho, they call you bad woman, but baby, you are alive. Yes, you are here in the land of the living. That is what matters. You are here in the land of the living. Don't let nobody take you to go meet your maker when it's not yet time for you to go, just because you want to be married. Somebody is beating you black and blue, and they are giving you excuses. I am teaching you. You are very stubborn. You have bad mouth. You spend too much money. If you no want, carry the person, take them back to their family. Let me tell you one funny story. When I got married, when I got married, the day they did my traditional wedding, there was something my father said. I will never forget that. My father looked at my husband's family. My father-in-law was alive that time. And my father said, listen, let me tell you something. Since I gave birth to this girl, I've never hit her. My father doesn't believe in hitting children. If you do something bad, my father will call you and tell and talk to you. The one that has a PhD, the one that will use your back and turn it into a band is my mom. My mom will just take you like this, put you in between here, and he will use your back as a drum. But my father doesn't hit. My father is that kind of father that believe that you talk to a child. If they want to hear, they will hear. Talk to them, they will hear. This beating and screaming is not easy. My father, when he wants to correct you, he turns it into a joke. He will make fun of, look at you. You went to school and failed. Okay, he will make it like a funny thing. That's how he does his own thing. So my father said that day, I never forget it. He looked at my father-in-law and said, listen, my daughter is not perfect, just like your son is not perfect. She's going to do some things. She's young, just like your son is going to do a lot of things too, some things too, and it's okay. But nobody should hit my child. My father said, I did not hit my child. Nobody Did I say it? Nobody should hit my child. Akudo, my child, is a good child. But let us say tomorrow she goes to America and they influence her and change her and she becomes a bad child. Please, I'm begging you people, put her in the next available flight and send my bad child to me. Don't hit her. If she goes over there and she says na thief, she want thief, please put her in the next available flight and send my thief to me. But don't you hit my child. And when I was laughing, I said, and I'll tell my husband that time, I was young, I said, if you hit me, my father has already told you people, don't hit his child. My husband would say, who is even hitting you? Where will we hit you? You are yellow papa. If we hit you now, it will show. If we hit you, we won't even survive. Look at you. Nobody will hit you. Come on, get out of here. Do you understand? And that is the same thing my husband says till tomorrow. My husband said, I have never put my hands on Casey, my daughter. I've never hit her. And any man that will marry her, the same thing your father told me, I am going to tell him, don't you dare hit my child. If you don't want her, package her, take her back to her house, or you bring her back to my house. But don't you dare touch my child. I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in hitting me to correct me. Use your mouth. That's why God gave it to you. Use it. Roll your eyes if you need to roll your eyes. Call me Odonte. Call me I don't listen. Call me stubborn. But please, don't hit me. Don't hit me. I don't want to be hit. And you dare not hit my child too. I am the only one. When they were young, I would. My husband doesn't hit them. My husband doesn't hit children. He's just like my dad. He doesn't hit. I am the one that has a PhD when they were young. Just like my mom. Baby, you are a human being. You're not an animal. In America here, you hit your animal, you go to jail. The dog where you go get as your pet, you maltreat it, you no feed them, you no do the right thing. Animal control, animal people will get you. You will end up in jail. There was a man that was using one big football player or something like that. He was doing animal fights. They would bet and then they let the dogs fight and whoever win. They gave him how many years imprisonment when they found him? Americans don't play with their animals. They don't play with their pets. They don't play with those things. Those people have more rights than you. Talk about animals are being treated nicely. And then somebody you call the love of your life, the wife of your youth, the husband of your youth, the man after your own heart. Every day you go to punch him, and you're telling me it's because I love you, it's because I'm trying to correct you, it's because you are done, you are stubborn, it's because you have bad match, it's because you don't listen. How dare you? How dare you? Please say no to domestic violence. Say no to abuse. Say no to manipulation, intimidation, and using people. Say no. If you're not in that situation, thank Jesus. But if you see somebody that is in there, stand up for them. I can take anything, but I can't take domestic violence. I don't like seeing my friends abused. I don't want to be abused, and I will not let somebody else be abused if I know about it and I am present. Please stand up for your sister. Let us be our sister's keepers. Let us be our brother's keepers. Stand up for what is right. Evil thrives when good people like you, me, he, him, them, us, our, when we see evil and do nothing about it. Self-preservation is the greatest right given to you as a human being. You have to preserve your own self. You have to take care of your own self. If you don't care for yourself, nobody will. Stand up for what is right. Be selfish once in your life. I always tell you guys, there comes a time when you be selfish. You see, this domestic violence is one of those times you need to be selfish. Not once, not if. No, you need to be selfish because you need to live so you can live. Those children need you more than you know. Those children you brought into this world, they need you more than you know. Now, these children have lost a mother. They are now motherless because of somebody saying it was temper. What kind of temper will make you born a woman you claim you love, the mother of your children, born her until she die. What kind of thing did you think you were doing? My sister, speak up. My brother, speak up. Stop being ashamed. You're not the abuser. Why are you covering a man that is abusing you? Why are you covering a woman that is abusing you? Why are you ashamed? You are not the one committing the crime. Why should you be ashamed? Speak up and let people help you. How do they say it in Igbo culture? Meponu kenyere gị aka. Is that not how you done song? Meponu kenyere gị aka. Speak up. Open your mouth and speak so that people around you, your family, your friends, people that love you the most will help you. All right? All right, guys. Let me drop the link so we can do our Wotowoto giveaway. Stella, I know you're here. So I'm going to drop it on let's do Woto. Let's do, maybe we might do 40 today and do 40 tomorrow. Woto Saturday, Woto Sunday. We are doing 3,000 again to maybe 40 people. We are doing 3,000 to 40 people. I told you guys we'll be doing Woto until January is over to make up for Christmas. We didn't do nothing for Christmas. So those of you that got last week, if I see your name and it touches me, I can also pick you this week. Last week is over. Those that don't get today, you can get tomorrow. So, because this week is a new week. So if you're still here, and then you get some. If you're still here. Excuse me. All right, choo choo. All right, choo choo. All right, choo choo. Okay, Mister. All right, let's see. Is it Akintoye? Your thing is saying not connected. So leave the studio and then come back. Okay, guys, I just put 3 links on Facebook, 3 links on Instagram, 3 links on YouTube. Click on it and come in. Precious, you said device not connected. So go out and come back in. Precious, he says device, Precious Oluwa Shehu. He says device not connected. That means you came in, go out and come back in. Okay, guys, remember to drop your account number. I'm gonna start picking from people. If you come in, I'm not picking you unless you want to say something. Drop it in the comment section. Drop your name, the correct bank name, and the correct account number. I'm picking from the comment section. Okay, I'm picking from the comment section. I'm picking from the comment section. So make sure you're dropping it at the comment section. I'm picking from the comment section. Let me see. Drop in the comment section. Those of you here, I'm not picking from the video. Better go to the comment section and drop, unless you want to say something. Precious, go drop your thing at the comment section unless you want to say something. Better, go drop your name in the comment section. That's where I'm choosing from. This cough will not let me. Unless Better, do you want to say something? If you don't want to say something, go drop it in the comment section. That's where I'm picking from. All right. If you don't want to say something, go drop at the comment section. Unless you want to say something. Stop the music. Stop the music. Yeah.
Good evening.
All right. Good evening, my dear. What do you want to say, baby?
Okay, ma. About this, I think there should be people.
Continue. Your thing is frozen, baby. My brother Joy Ngozi say Inokwa Mbise Imo State. My brother Abina, my sister. Mbise, my people, I beg go. No, it's not. You can't generalize. The sister, the thing happened to is not all Mbise people. It's just like saying oh, I met an Anambra man and he cheated on me, so all Anambra men are bad. No, now that's an assumption. That's not right. Because the particular sister, the person that did this to her was an Mbise man. Does not mean Mbise people are bad. No, it doesn't. It's different folks. For everybody do their own thing. It has nothing to do with Mbise. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, please, if you want to say something about what I said, I will click on you. But if you're coming to tell me to pick your name, I'm not picking from here. I'm picking from the comment section. Go to the comment section and put your name, your account number. Keep putting it until I pick you. I'm not picking from up here. I'm picking from the comment section. So if you know you want to say, Mommy, please remember me, I'm not remembering you. Follow the instruction. Go to the comment section. Okay? Okay, Gift Joe. Oh, your network is still bad. Okay, hold on. Gift.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you? Hello.
I'm fine, ma. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. All right, what do you have to say?
Ma, this thing is so, this marriage of a thing is so scary. Like the way things are happening now is very, very
Sorry.
bad. Like, how can that man do that kind of thing to that woman?
They do
It's very,
whatever they
very
like.
bad, ma.
That's why when you see those red flags, when you see him start acting funny or see her start controlling you, some women are like that. Every little thing, she will slap you. Every little thing, she will say,
Ha.
why did you do that? Why slap you? You better be very careful. That girl is violent. You better be very careful. If she's slapping you when she's just your girlfriend, when he marry you, he go jump on top of you, beat you.
Ha. You, hey, God.
So when you see
Jesus.
those kind of things, you have to be very careful. Don't say, oh, she was mad. I know she did it because she was mad. Yeah, she'll be mad tomorrow too when she marries you. She'll be mad next year too when
Exactly.
she has a baby. That mad will not disappear. So what are you going to do then? What?
God. It's so, I feel like once maybe they are thinking that what will they say? How am I going to feed? How am I going to eat if I go own
That's why
business
as a
and you
woman,
have something you are doing?
that's
So that
why
in
I
case of
always,
situation
my
like
sister,
this, you
that's
will
why
fall
I
in, you can
That's
take
why
care
I
of
always
yourself.
tell women, have something to do. Don't depend on somebody because most women stay because, hell,
At
if I
all, at
leave,
all.
who will feed me? Who will feed my children? Go find something to do.
Exactly.
Go find something to do so you can take care of yourself and your children. Go learn a skill so that if you decide
Exactly.
tomorrow, you can go start braiding hair. You can go start doing makeup.
Exactly.
You can go be a tailor. You can find something to do. Find something to
Exactly.
do.
Ah, I can't even allow itself. Someone will just raise hand. Only I won't even stay.
Thank you, my
I
darling. Thank
won't even
you.
stay.
Uh,
Concerning the case you were saying, I said the man chatted me up that he likes me, that he wants to marry me. I said, okay, no problem. We were chatting, he was making video with me. I know, though, I noticed something, that video was not pure. That the way the video is, because I'll tell him to show me around, he won't show me around. I was just playing along. So he told me that he would like to, when he comes to Nigeria, he will open a shop for me. I said, okay, no problem.
mhm,
You open a
mhm.
shop, no problem. He now said, please, I have a daughter, but my wife is late. So I told him, what's her name? He called the name. I said, okay, let me speak with your daughter. He gave the daughter the phone. You know, when someone, an adult, is mimicking, like turning their
Oh,
voice
he's
to a child,
pretending to be a child. Oh
yes,
my God.
you will observe it. I was just
Eh,
observing something, that this voice is not like a child. It's like an adult that is trying to mimic. So he was
pretend to
not
be
telling
a
me that
child.
Yes, he was not telling me that please that I should help him, that armed robber came to the house and shot the mother at the leg, at the leg, that they need to rush the woman to hospital, that I should bring money. I asked him one question. Send me the video of your mother. He said, please, the thing is urgent. I say, if something is urgent like that, armed robber came to your house, you are not even, the way you be talking, you can't even speak well. You can't even speak well. And secondly, show me proof, show me evidence, because me, I can't even believe you, and I'm not even going to do anything because I've not even seen any evidence. So he was like, don't you want to help me? I'm going to marry. I said, sir, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. Give me evidence and
You are
proof.
my girl. You are my girl.
I told him, I I told him, give me evidence to prove that yes, armed robber came to your house, and let me see the injury. He was like, don't you want to help me? I said, please. I just blocked the person. I said, you cannot even fool me. That's how the man left. He can't even, if you
It's
see him,
because you
they
know why?
always they,
Because you are not
they
desperate.
always be serious. They always be serious. I feel like what is yours. If your husband is coming for you, you will know that this is your husband, this is the right person that is coming for you. He won't even fake it. He won't even
Gift,
come and
gift. Let
start
me tell
looking
you.
for your help.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. See, the Bible says that the gift of God does not add sorrow. If your
Yes,
own husband come, it happens like magic. By the time you say Jack
it's
Robinson,
true.
he's in your family. By the time you say Chineke, he has done traditional right. By the time you say what is going on, you're
Exactly.
pregnant. He just walks bam, 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 bam.
Exactly.
This one that you first of all have to bring money to take his wife that was by in the criminals. So what are you to him? Are you the girlfriend or are you the
Ah,
savior? Because it shows that he is
hey,
still married. So are you the mistress or are you the sidekick? What are you that you're bringing money? It's
eh,
because you were not
hmm,
desperate. If you were desperate now, you would have said, how much? I want to
I
do
would have
this.
fought
I want
victim.
a husband.
Ha.
By now you'll be crying. You say, Mama, you need they don't do you.
The person will just block you automatically.
Thank you, my darling.
Ah,
Thank you. Let me give the other
thank
people
you,
a
my
chance.
well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you. Guys, I'm telling you, let me hold on. Let me take a few people before I call this one. Estella, number one is Chichis Teaches. Let me see. Chichis Teaches. Number two is Justina Chinyere. Let me see. Number three is Chioma. Um, number four is Miss Itunu. Um, uh, number four. Number five is Iggy. All right, let me take somebody. I stopped at five. Let me take one more person. Stephanie, Onune Kurora, what do you have to say, baby?
Hello, mommy. Good evening, ma. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my
Yes,
love.
so what is happening now? In fact, may God help us. This year now, we are starting with somebody
We are
that set
starting
his
with
wife
violence,
ablaze.
so we are starting with
Hmm.
and it's all my sisters.
Why,
So
God, this year? I feel in all these things. I think what's the bottom line of it is desperation.
yes.
Yes, when it's yes, no matter your age, don't be desperate. Is when you
Mhm.
are desperate, that's when you see all those red flags. You see somebody yelling at you, see somebody that he has anger issue, you want to continue with that person that he will change. You feel that you cannot see another person, or maybe you are getting old. Don't, no matter your age, don't be desperate, because it's only God that can bless someone. So
Mhm.
that's what me I have to say. Don't be desperate, because I feel it's that desperation that will make
It's
you
that
continue
desperation
with
that
that person.
pushes you,
And when yes, it
Mhm.
pushes you. When you get in there, you be I'm old, I'm old. You don't want to do anything. Even the man is doing something to you that you don't like, you want to continue. The man is beating you, maltreating you, you want to continue because of you feel that you are old, you can't get. So we need to know better. Young ladies, don't be desperate. No matter, even if you are 40 if God should just take life, that if God wants to
We have
bless
seen
me
a
with
lot
a
of
man,
ladies
he
now.
will
We saw
bless
a lot
me.
of ladies that married at 46, 45, 50.
Yes.
People are married now. Generations have changed. Life has changed.
Yes, things
People
have
are
changed.
married
So
now.
everything is in God. No, don't be desperate, because there's desperation that will make you go ahead with that person, no matter the red flag. And it's even desperation that will make you won't even study that person. You will rush. Because yes, some people will come. Yes, some people will come within 1 month. When you now enter the marriage, you now see the true color of that person. You will now start maltreating you. So no matter what, don't be desperate. Take your time. Just take your time and choose
Right.
rightly. And with God helping you, you will not make mistake. That's my own. So, and please, if you are
Amen.
in abusive relationship, don't continue. Speak out so that you can get help.
Speak out,
It's better
live
to
so that
leave.
you can live.
It's better to
Speak
leave
out,
to
live
tell your
so that
story,
you can
as Mama have
live.
said it. Yes, Mama,
Thank
this is a
you, my
wonderful
darling.
one. God
Thank
bless you,
you,
ma.
my love. Thank you. Mr. Dennis, I didn't know you added Abel to your name. I didn't know that's your name. Mr.
Good evening,
Dennis,
ma.
good evening. I didn't know your name is Abel.
Oh, that is my confirmation name.
Eh, I didn't know. When I saw it, I'm like, who is this? Oh, okay, it's Dennis. All right. What do you have to contribute, my love?
First of all, I want to say Happy New Year. This is
Happy
my
New Year.
first life.
Yes. So
You see, I joined the laugh late, but I read this particular topic somewhere else.
yes.
And when I read it, to me, I blame the woman. I blame her in the saying that for
She's
it to
playing.
reach to this extent,
Yes.
something was happening.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, something was, but me, I feel that okay, maybe she was like, okay, since I've given birth, I have children, so what can I do? So she now want to enjoy because of the children she have.
Yes.
This similar case, there is one young lady that is going through this, like the same thing. It's not like this one, but it's similar to this case. I was on call with her, I think last week, Tuesday. She was telling me what happened
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Continue, baby. Hello. Hello. Uh-oh. Your network.
between
Hello. Hello.
this thing.
Try. Dennis,
Sorry,
this network will not let
that
you.
no, that was my call from my boss. That man used to call me like 100 times in a day.
Okay, continue. Mm,
So she was telling me how her husband hit her, and this one was like a minor thing because according to her, she said the man was beating their daughter. So she wanted just to go and separate the fight. So the man hit her and she got injured.
oh
I
Lord.
said, well, this one, I said, me, I don't know what to say. The only thing I can tell you is one thing about marriage is when you're single, you think about you. When you go to marry, you're thinking about you and your husband. When
Yes.
you start having children, think about you, your husband, and your
And your
kids.
children. That's right.
Yes. And so now you have two beautiful daughters. What are you going to do? Me, I cannot ask you to leave your marriage. I cannot even ask you to stay when you know that it's beyond you. So the
Exactly.
decision is yours because me, my mom, we told me that the day you lay your hand on a woman, you are no longer a man again.
You're no longer a man. You're now a small boy. That's who you are.
Yes. So now, if your husband is maltreating you, me I don't. And this, according to her, she said that her husband will leave her sometime for like 2 3 months. She no even set her eyes on her husband.
Where does he go?
And she says sometimes the man will be with him, but the man will be sleeping out. So the last one that happened, the man was to traveled on Wednesday. So this one happened on Sunday. So I said, when it happened, what did he say? He said the man don't even care about it. I said, to me, I don't know what to tell. The only thing I can tell, just be careful. That is one thing that I want to, because I cannot say leave your marriage because I was not the one that asked you.
You know, sometimes I pity them sometimes. I also understand because sometimes, you know, there's power of brainwashing. The man has
Yeah,
taken everything they have, robbed them of their
yeah,
identity, robbed them of their self-esteem, robbed them of their self-confidence, made them believe that if they leave, they can make it. If they leave, they can survive. If they leave,
yeah,
who will want them? So it takes people like you, people like me, people like so many of us trying to open their eyes. Sometimes they will argue with you. They will tell you, no, it is normal. This is how relationships are. Don't you fight with your own husband? Because they think it's normal. They think it's that's why knowledge is power. Sometimes you have to send this kind of video we did today. Send it to her and say, I want you to listen to this video. Make time and listen to this video. Sometimes they're hearing it from family member, they don't want to hear it. Hearing it from their mother, they say, no, you want me to be a divorcee. But when they hear it from somebody else, they might say, he has to click in here. You remember Blessing CEO story? She said it was just one day he clicked and she said, no, enough is enough. Until you can't make them leave.
exactly.
You can't make them leave, no matter what you do. There's nothing, even tell
Yes,
them that their
they made
husband
the
and
decision.
wife is
Yeah,
devil. Tell them that their husband and wife are devil. They will still will not leave until they come to
they
that
will
stage
not.
where
Yeah.
they
They
think
made the decision
enough
by
is
themselves.
enough. And when they get to that stage, no matter what you do, if they want to leave,
They
they
say yes.
will leave. Because
And one thing one thing I noticed, much about our sisters, they are scared. They're worried about what people say.
people
They
will
don't
say,
care about themselves.
because you
Yes,
know
what
this
people say.
our society, the man will first of all start saying she's, you know, once you say a woman is so ashawo, a woman is so losho, you have given him the worst name in the world. So like the Blessing
Yes,
CEO said, immediately she left, the man now said, oh, she abandoned her child and went to do prostitution. Because they
yeah.
put lies on you, and most women are not as strong as Blessing. Most women are not as strong as you, as strong as me, as strong as her. They can't take that criticism. They can't take that battle of words. So what they do is say, I might as well stay here and buy if that is God's wish for me. They
I,
now want to
I
act
was
like it is God's idea for them. You know, if I
I
buy
was
here
on
now, that
call.
means that's what God wants me to do.
I,
No.
I I was on call with my mom the other day. I was asking her, why is it that the society is against ladies? She laughed and said, why do I say so? I say, because anything that happened in marriage now, they blame it on the wife. Why? Why?
Even when
When
you
it comes
know,
to child
I know,
bearing,
Dennis, let me tell you, I know of a lady. When she and her husband were getting problem, the man was beating her up and down. She went and told her mom. Her mom said, don't worry, did your father not beat me? Did I leave you
yeah,
people? Did I
yes,
marriage? Stay there. This girl stayed there until one day her husband pushed her and she hit her head on the wall and passed out. They rushed her to the hospital. They had to do surgery and everything. When she recovered, she said she's not going back. So she called her family members and told them. Everybody was like, what he did was bad. Forgive. You are a Christian. Forgive. You are a Christian. She said, no, she's not forgiving. She's not doing it. You know what they did? They invited the boys' family for a family meeting. The boys' family, the girls' family. They started talking. The boys' family, everyone went on their knees. The sisters, the mom begging her, please don't go. We promise you he will change. We promise you he will change. We promise you he will never hit you again. We promise you. After about 6 months, the girl went back. Do you know 2 months after she went back, she died? The man was hitting
yes.
her. The man was hitting her and pushed her. She fell and hit the back. The same place she hit it on a stool, you know, like a side table in the living room, and she bled. The man didn't know she fell. The man said, that's your business, and walked away and left and didn't come back that night. The girl stayed there trying. You see, they say when they came, she was crawling towards the phone to go call help, but very a few inches from the phone, she died there. That man.
Can you
Now her parents are saying, oh, you did this, that. No, you, mama and papa, you did this. Because if you let her stay, when she told you this man was beating her, if you let her stay, she'll follow by. She went back to that marriage 2 months after the man eyed her. There
And
was
one thing, no matter what they do to that man, will not bring her alive
It will
again.
not bring
She's
her back.
gone.
There is a man here in this our America. He married this girl, fought with this girl, fought with this girl. Every day the girl left the marriage, took her children and went. They went and reported to the pastor. The man went to the pastor, please, I have changed, I've gone to anger management, I've changed. The man started begging the girl. The mother started begging the girl. The girl said, I don't want to go back. This man go buy me one day. The anger I see in his eyes when he hits me, he go buy me one day. I know get strength. Everybody say, forgive, forgive, forgive. You're a Christian, forgive. She went back. One day they were fighting. The man was disturbing. So she said she didn't want trouble. She was a nurse going to work. So she took all her things and went down to the basement bathroom to go get dressed over there. This man went to, the children were watching TV in the parlor. This man went, do you know how wicked? He went into the kitchen, took a knife, went down the step, went there and by the girl 14 times.
Imagine.
Bam, 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 14 times. And then left the girl there, took the knife, put it in his pocket, came upstairs, told the children, come on, let me go take you guys, go get ice cream. Because he wanted to create an alibi so that he will act like somebody came in when and did that to the wife. It's not America. America will tell you the time of pie, everything. He might do that in other country, not this country. They are way, way advanced. So he went with his children, bought ice cream. May God punish the devil. Bought ice cream for the children, sat down at this place, ate ice cream with the children, enjoyed with the children. When he knows say he don't, they go buy some stuff and left. The boy came back and said, is that not mommy's car? Why is she staying here? She's supposed to be at work. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Nobody answered. The little children went into the room. That boy was like 12 years old. So he said no. He went downstairs and saw the mom crawling towards the phone and passed and died there. The boy called. That boy testified against his father because he told them that he saw his father go downstairs. The father didn't know he saw his father take the knife. He saw his father go downstairs and then came and took them out. And when they came back, the same place where the car was parked was the same
Can
place
you
the car was
imagine?
parked. The car was not, the house was not broken into. Now they did everything and saw that the man, nobody came, you know, America, they would check the street light surveillance, they checked everything. No other case came in, nobody came into the house. It was him. That's how the man is now in jail. And those children, the sister of the girl had to adopt all of them. He's not taking care of these children. Guess what? Father is in jail, cannot see the children. Mama don't buy. For what? This girl said she wasn't going back. For what? Everybody say no, forgive. Don't walk
And
into
you
the
see the thing is, it does
don't get
not
up
happen.
and
It
walk
does not happen
yourself
over a
into danger.
night. It does
And
not
then
happen
you
over
will
a night. For you to live without it has been happening, but they keep on ignoring the thing.
we keep
God.
on ignoring. And then tomorrow we'll say, where
Yes,
is God? Where is God? Why didn't God save her? God gave her several times to leave. Gave her several times to leave
yes,
this man. This man is wicked. But people will never let her leave. She left. Everybody went. Forgive. He has changed. Forgive. People don't change that much, baby. If he was hitting you before, he will still hit you. If he say he has changed, you see, there's one thing about life. When you are pushed to the wall, your true character will come out. If you are a violent person and you go get help, you are not violent anymore. If something pushes you to a tight corner, that old violence,
yes, you realize back.
you can.
Yes,
That's why they
exactly.
say Oloshono they buy. Person will be Olosho when she's young. She don't stop. She don't get married. If things begin to be hard, she will go back to the business she knows. She will go back to that. So you have, my sisters, we have to be careful. When you say
Yeah,
you
it's
are done,
mostly, and if you check, it's mostly on our ladies. If you check very well, why?
because our ladies are desperate. Our ladies are desperate. They want marriage by every means because the society looks at you if you're not married because the society judges us wrongly. Oh, look at her, a pretty girl like this, 35 years, she no man, na bad balance. She get bad behavior automatically. We don't know, maybe she's not
And
married because she has not found who she thinks is okay for her. She's not married because the ones that are coming to her are scammers. She doesn't want them. All we think is
Yes.
because she's not married, her
And
bad
then
girl.
they allow pressure control them, which is very
Mm.
bad.
They say, if you're not married, you'll
Pressure,
be bad girl. My
yes.
brother. Yeah, that's the
Huh.
problem. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. All right. Grace is number 6. Let's do a few more before I leave. Grace is number 6. Let me see. Number 6. Lucy Nidamaka is number 7. Precious is number 8. Jennifer is number 9. Tosin is number 10. Oji, it looks like you're a new person. Let's do Christmas for you. 11. Tosin. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Let me see. 11, 17, 18, 19 more. 11. 11. No. Abigail Empire. 12. Joy, last time I know I didn't get you. I know you were there last week. 13. Francis Mary. 14. Let me see. 14. 15. Guys, I'm about to leave. I don't talk too much today. 16. Adebisi 16. Florence Akindeji 17. Ezechukwu Blessing 18. Oh, I hope I got that. 18. Nkiru Okoye 19. 19. Tojo, I don't know whether I got it like 20. 20. Okoma, you were the first person to join today. 21. 21. Precious 22. Precious Olusegun 22. Favor Johnson 23. Immortal God 23. Invisible God Jennifer 24. 24. Samuel 25. 25. If you didn't get today, we'll do another one tomorrow. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. Let me go down a little bit so I can pick some people down. 25. Dawuda. Dawuda, where I saw you, where did you go? Oh, this thing is going too fast. 20. Jesus, it's not letting me. Dawuda, I just saw your name. Where did you go? Okay, beloved. 26. Dawuda is going too fast. Your own went. 26. 26. 26. 26. It's too fast. 26. Stop! It's not letting me. Hi, Irregula, it's not letting me. I'll just leave it. Gabo. 27 is too fast, guys. 27. 27. Wretch. No. Rachel, I just saw Rachel now. Dawood, I just saw you now. 28. Guys, it's too fast. 28. I just saw Fatima. Oh, Jesus Christ. This keeps. Yeah, Fatima. 29. It's going too fast. Abdul. Messi. 30. Guys, it's going too fast. Gabo, I want. Oh, no, not you. Gabo, Engineer Gabo, that was you. He has passed. Ademo Wonder. Yes. 31. 31. Onyinye. 32. Jesus Christ. 32. Ezinne. 33. Guys, this thing is going real fast. 33 is not letting me click. Ude Chuku better. Yes. I got you finally. 34. He's going too fast. He's not letting me. 34. Zena. 35. Dawood, I can't see you. Is that who did I see? That is that. Yeah, Jesus. 36. I want stop. Oh, I want Bridget. I just saw you now. Oh, Jesus. Jesus is going too fast. 34. 34. Mohammed. Oh, no. 34. I didn't get him before I clicked him first. 34. Bridget, I have you now. Good. 35. This is hard. 35. Janet. Oh, no. She passed before I could get her. Oh, my God. Dawood, I just saw you. Oh, Chineke, man. Dawood, I just saw you. Where did you go? Jesus Christ. 34, 35. Dawood, I saw you, but you left. 35. Guys, it's too fast. I can't even click. 35, 35. Let me see. 35. 35. 35. 35. I need 5 more. Chiamaka, good. I think I got you. 36. I got you. That comfort. Oh, but I got oh no, Chiamaka, I didn't get comfort. I thought I was gonna click on her. She passed real fast. But look at I got her. Oh, hold on, let me see if I got her. Comfort, yeah, I got you. 36. Bridget, I saw you now. Bridget, I saw you. No, I didn't see you. Oh, you left again. Lord of mercy. JJ, I've already done you. 36. Oh, Jesus. It's endurance, says it. 37. 3 more. Bridget, I got you finally. 38. Chai, this is hard work. 38. Stella. Stella, let me find you now. So at least I can put you. Can't be giving money without getting money. Stella, stay one place now. 38. Stella is not staying at a place. 38. Jesus, this thing is too fast, guys. 38. Stella, I can't find you. Try. 38. 2 more to go. I'm looking for Stella. At least Stella will be 1. Then I choose another. Oh, Dawood, I finally found you. Yay! 39. It's not Stella we are looking for. 39. Deborah. Oh, Deborah, you've passed. If I could get you, you are gone. 39. Deborah, you're gone. When I try to go back, it doesn't let me. It's too fast. 39, 39. Stella, where are you now? 39, 39. Okay. Eukarya, let me make you 40. Let me do 45. Let me see if I can add 5 more. Let me see, 40 now. So let's see if we can add 5 more. 40, 40, 40. Stella, I can't see you. I don't know where you are. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Muhammad, did I get you before? 41. Jesus, this is hard. 41. Oh, try. Not letting me. 41. 41. 41. Zainab, did I get you? Oh, you're getting too fast. Hey, my unique, you won't believe it. The names are coming. I try to click on them, they leave. Okay, let me do you. I don't know whether I've done you before. 42. 42. Deborah. Jesus. Deborah, I just saw you. Where are you? Oh, Lord of mercy. It's not letting me go. I'm trying to go back, but it's not letting me. Let me just leave it. If you come again, we have 3 more. 42. I have 42. Hell, Chineke. Guys, if I don't get you today, I'll get you tomorrow. It's too fast. I can't even click on it. 42. We are looking for 3 more people. 3 more people. 3 more people. 3 more people. 3 more. Chiamaka, hope I get you. Yay. 43 now. 2 more to go. 43 now. 2 more to go. If I can see Umokro Deborah and then 44, the 45 will be Stella. Let me see. It's going too fast. Umokro Deborah, where are you? If I don't get you today, I'll get you tomorrow. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, you people are too fast. Oh, you are too fast. Oh, Chineke, I've done you before. I click on it, and before I can click on it, it has gone to the next page. It has brought another name. 43, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Hey, not that one. It will not have done you before. Oh, Lord of mercy. Yes, I don't know what to do. Onyeji. Oh, no. Onyeji, I just saw you now. Onyeji, Chacha. So let me choose you now. Onyeji. Oh, Lord of mercy. He has passed. Finally. 44. Finally. Okay, Stella, make yourself 45. We'll continue tomorrow, guys. Okay? We'll continue tomorrow. All right. Justin, I've already done you. So let's do that. Oh, Lord of mercy. 45. Justin, I've already done you. 40. Stella, put yourself as 45. Okay? All right, guys. I'll see you guys. I've been talking for almost 2 hours and 40 something minutes. I'm done. I shouldn't. Let's continue tomorrow after church, okay? Those of you that will receive today, don't put your name tomorrow because we are doing another thing. We're going to choose some people we didn't choose today. So Stella, write down the names. I'll send you the screenshot. Write down. Remember, some people put two names. They use Akude Hirim, then they use Ugochi Hirim, or they use Akudo Hirim, then they use Akudu Ugochi. If it is the same account, you can't pay them twice. Excuse me. Make sure you check that is not the same account, okay? and you don't pay people twice. I'll see you guys tomorrow after church. Please, if I didn't pick you today, we're going to do, I think I did 45 today, so maybe we're going to do another 30 or maybe 35 tomorrow to make it 80. So come back tomorrow and you'll be part of it, okay? Love, love, love you guys. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. All right? Let me see something. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. Each other. All right? Bye bye. Bye bye.